I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm so nation. No matter the location, from OAKLA to LV, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm so nation. No matter the location. It's got that 83 feel, it's time to run it back. We struck gold with in gold in our running back. Josh Jacobs, he a specialist. He personifies commitment to excellence. He our next Bo, he our next Allen. I'm watching receivers drown on Mullen Allen. Yeah, y'all know the drill was Littleton in the middle. This shit just got real. Look, we Super Bowl bound. I'm just an honest man. Chuck you back to return us to the promised land. Rest in peace, Al. You the GOAT, bro. NFL had Jerry West, you the logo. And I'm I pledge allegiance to Oakland, LA Coliseum and Allegiant. And I'm I pledge allegiance to Oakland, LA Coliseum and Allegiant. From OAKLA to LV, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm so nation. No matter the location.
Raider Nation, what's going on? You guys are watching this Raiders vs. Bears watch party. We're going to be live here leading up to today's kickoff, and then for the entire game, we're going to be giving you the play-by-play, the highlights, the lowlights, everything that you're hoping for, because guess what? I have heard this game is blacked out all over the United States, but we're going to be giving you guys a free watch party, making sure that you're going to have the excitement that you would at a home, even at a Road Raiders game, man. We're ready to rock and roll. So obviously, we're going to have a lot of Bears fans that come across this thing because anytime you go live on any kind of show on YouTube, you're going to get some Bears fans. Not only that, we also have a Bears channel here at Chat Sports, and we're going to have a fun little rivalry thing going on with them today. So let me know down in the comments section right now, y'all, who you got, LV for the Las Vegas Raiders or CHI for the Chicago Bears. Before kickoff here, we're going to give some shout-outs. We're going to get the audience pumped up. We're going to get the entire thing rocking and rolling here. If you want the Raiders to win today, I want you to go ahead and start liking the video right now. I want to see a good football game. I want to see this team come off firing on all cylinders right away, because if you're pissing around, it's way too early, man. I just can't do that kind of stuff anymore. I already got some people watching, and much love to LI Raider 312, Untouchable Raider, Juan Hernandez, Kenneth, what up, my man? We got the Human Zoo, Louis DG, what up, brother? We got Santino, Late Night, Brennan, Peak Boogie. We have The Message, Justin, Robert, Kai. Keep them coming in here. And the guy who I believe is a Chiefs guy, just so you know, you've already been blocked, so you can go ahead and stop commenting. Let's get it going. Here's some LVs for the Raiders or CHI for the Chicago Bears. And as always, if you guys are going to super chat and support the show, I'm going to go ahead and put you up on screen. The first one coming in here today is from Jonathan Gallartini. Carr is going to have a record game. I'm calling it right now. Well, Carr, I believe, has got his like 5 straight games with 2 touchdown passes at least. So, I'm really hoping that you're 100% right. I want the offensive line to be able to protect Derek Carr so we can go ahead and have this career game. But if you guys are new to the show, you'll know this. Hey, $5 super chat. We're going to go ahead and drink a little bit. And here at the end of the day, we are a family. And if I take a sip, I want you guys taking a sip as well. $5 super chat. We're going to drink some beers. $10 super chat. I got a roulette wheel here filled with a whole bunch of goodies, ready to have a good time because, hey, if you have never played roulette and you're in Las Vegas, what the hell are you doing? $20, we're taking some fireball shots. $50, we're doing the barber bong. And because our Bears team is literally in the studio next to us, they're doing a Bears watch party, just like we're doing one here for the Raiders. Every $100 super chat, I'm going to drink with you guys, but we're also going to make them drink over there. And all I'm going to say is they can't handle their liquor the way that we can here. So all I'm saying is this. If you want their show to turn into an absolute shit show, send in some $100 supers and let's get this thing rocking and rolling. But for the first one, which came in from Jonathan, cheers to you, man. All right, y'all, since obviously we're getting a lot of LVs in there from Tyree Davis, Matthew, Randy, Robert Kerr. What about this? Predict the score. The last time that I checked, the Raiders were 5.5-point favorites. And usually when this team's been favorites, it makes me want to just chew my fingernails off. The over-under the last time I saw was 45 points. So Vegas realistically doesn't really, I think, anticipate this to be a very high-scoring ball game, which I can understand both offensive lines have struggled, and both defenses at times have actually played pretty damn well. So get some score predictions in. We're going to give some shout-outs here, and I'll give shout-outs right after I get a shout-out to my man Armando Acevedo. Hope the O-line plays good. F the controversy. We're going through Just Win, baby. Love the show. That's right. Let's get some Just Win babies down in the comments. And already Alejandro Martinez, he's ready to get the party started as always. What it do, my boy? Go Raiders. So Alejandro, you're ready to get this thing rocking and rolling. We're going to get the beer bong going. But before we do, let's get some score predictions down there in the comments. I got a late night 559 says 27-20 Raiders. Lawrence Cooley, 33-14 Raiders. I got a 23-20 ball game from Christopher. 42-17 Raiders from LA. SD Kobe, 31-17. 34-20. How about this, y'all? If you want to go ahead and bet on this game, you can do it at the best place to go ahead and get your bets down. That's at BetUS, and I want you to take advantage of the deal because I see a lot of blowouts. If that's what y'all think is going to happen, go to chatsports.com/Raiders. Use that promo code Raiders125 to get that 125% deposit bonus. So if you want to be a big baller, you put down $100, you get $125 for free. And I got a special deal going on here. If you go ahead and you're a first-time user at BetUS, so not only are we going to give you $125 for free to bet with, I'm also going to throw in a free, yes, I said free, Raiders jersey. So for you first-time users, the 3 jerseys that you guys see over here, we got a Josh Jacobs, a Mitchell and Ness, Bo Jackson, and then a Derek Carr jersey, all right? Those 3 is what we got. If you have any questions whatsoever, you see that email down there, jersey@chatsports.com. Send us an email, and then we'll walk you through how to get a free Raiders jersey. But the bottom line, all I want you to do is go ahead and bet on the Raiders. All right, speaking of the Raiders, if you want to shout out, start spamming Raiders right now. Let's get the chat going. Jack, I want to set a record. I want all y'all right now down in the chat, and I want you to go ahead and mark this number down. We're going to spam Raiders for 60 straight seconds, and I'm going to go ahead and get my barber bong ready here. Luckily, we got some cold ones, so it's all good. It's all good. So, again, keep them coming. Let's get some Raiders down there in the chat, and then we're going to rip this barber bong, which is probably way too cold, but you know what? It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and I'm ready to bring in a Raiders win here. So we're going to start giving some shout-outs. Give me 1 second. Barber bong time from the $50 super chat from Alejandro Martinez. Oh, it's so cold. We're all right. Woo, that was cold. Wait, we might have to go get some warm ones, Jack. Oh, man. We might have to go get some warm ones. All right, y'all, keep it coming here. Some Raiders, let them know. In the chat, I got Project DSM, Christian, David Schisler, The Guest House, Matthew Meets, L.I. Raider, Benin, Wright, Valiharo Raider, Art Sanchez. Got some LOLs in the comments. Very much deserved so. I just got brain freeze from chugging a beer. Alejandro wants another one. Brendan Wright, Corrupt 89, The Guest House, Alec, keep them coming. Some more super chats coming in here. Janine Garcia, Raiders all day. Let's just get a win. Man, I hope we can get a win too. There is no doubt about it. I'll say 4-1 sounds a lot better. Sounds a lot better than going 3-2. Alejandro Martinez says he wants it again. All right, we'll get one going here. Don't worry. Just give me a second because that thing just froze my brain, and I just want to be able to kind of get through today's show. That's all. So again, Alejandro, I know you're hyped up. I was going to wear my Carr jersey, but I was like, you know what? I got a brand new Bo Jackson. I'm going to rep Bo. But Gar, obviously, this is the main guy in today's game. If you can protect him, I believe that we are the better team top to bottom. And if you can protect Carr and really let him stretch the ball down the field, that's when good things are going to happen for this offense. So we already had one person say, hey, Carr's going to have a career day. I really, really hope that Derek Carr ends up having a good day. Some of you would say that, hey, he might go on to have a magical performance. We're going to give some shout-outs here to some people that are watching right now. But before I do, our other sponsor here on today's show is Magic Spoon. We got a lot of Magic Spoon cereal here to be able to show you. Got some new flavors like maple waffle. This stuff is incredible. What about cookies and cream? Cookies and cream, brand new. If you guys want to go ahead and get some healthy cereal, which has got 13 grams of protein, 4 grams of net carbs, I want you to start spamming Spoon or Magic because I want to get some magic going in today's game. MagicSpoon.com/Raiders. Use that promo code to save $5 off on your very first order. All right, y'all. How many passing yards for Derek Carr? Let's get it going. The guest house is always good for 420. Always. 450 plus from Jonathan. Jonathan, I appreciate the super chat. I'll take a drink to that. And also, Jenny, I owe you guys too, so hang on. And yes, I still owe my other barber bong there from Alejandro. We got 450 plus from David, 270 from ECC Cards. We got a 330 from Bruce Leaf, 500 from PDG, 350. We got a 440. Chucky's on screen right now. Love seeing it. 280, Derek Beebe. We got 275 from Armando, 315 from Chris. Keep them coming. How many passing yards for Derek Carr? Now, Raider Nation, I will say this. There's quite a bit of orange right now in the stadium and Allegiant, which obviously I don't like. However, I do also know that Bears fans, they travel. I would say probably 75% of the fans right now are for Raider Nation. The other 25 are for Chicago, which obviously would have never happened at the Coliseum. But I want to see a good game here. I don't want to see a lot of running plays early on. I want to get Derek Carr cooking down the field. To the 612 people watching right now, how many passing yards for Carr? And let me know where you're watching from. We got Hayes, Virginia from Cabbage Farmer. We got Sapula from Tyree Davis. Orange County from Giovanni, California. Art Sanchez says, F the Bears. Hell yeah. North Fork, California from Noah. We got no blackout here in Pennsylvania. Yeah, there's a blackout. We have 775 from Nathan. Oh, my goodness. Columbus, what up for you? We got Richard down there in the comments. Idaho. Montgomery, California. No, Monterey, my mistake. More Idaho, El Paso. Continue to shout out your favorite city. Now, if you're wondering right now, hey, why is this guy drinking? Why is this guy doing certain things? Every $5 super chat that comes in, I'll give you guys a shout out. I'll take a sip of my beer. When I drink, you drink. At the end of the day, we are a family. Roulette spin. Every $10 super that comes in, we're going to spin the roulette wheel, and we got some wild stuff ready there to get that going. $20 super chat is for a fireball shot. $50 super chat is for a barber bong. And then if a $100 super chat comes in, we're going to make the Bears team over there drink. And if the sooner they get drunk, the sooner their show is going to fall apart, which I kind of think would be pretty funny. Let's go to David Taken for your super chat. How much of an impact is it that Mullen is not playing today? Not having Trayvon Mullen is going to hurt your defense. However, I was very impressed by Amik Robertson and what he was able to bring to the table in that last game up against Mike Williams and the Chargers. So what you're going to see here is Casey Hayward on one side, Nate Hobbs is going to be playing in the slot, and then on the other outside is going to be Amik. I'll be curious to see how much playing time Keyshawn Nixon gets, who is also basically just coming off IR right now, but not having Damon Arnett, I don't really think that's much of a loss. If anything, I could make an argument for the other way around. But then Mullen is definitely the bigger loss. So I'm really curious here what the Bears are going to try to do with their mismatch because they got Allen Robinson. They have Darnell Mooney, two very good receivers. But Justin Fields' connection with Mooney seems like the bigger matchup. I just still think that Allen Robinson is the clear, more talented wide receiver. I got another super chat coming in from Kevin. What up, Kev? Synopsis of the Gruden controversy right now. Is it a big deal or all about nothing, ancient past? I mean, it happened 10 years ago in 2011. If you guys want to tell me maybe what y'all were doing in 2011, is it a bad look? Yes, it's a bad look. But the NFL is going to come down on Gruden the way that they want to be able to come down on him. I don't think he's a racist. I just think he said some bad stuff. Hopefully, it kind of gets, passed on from there. Gruden, though, definitely needs to say more of an apology, I think, than what he's done. He said that he's sorry, but he also said that he didn't really remember it. At the end of the day, though, I'm going to be here, and I'm going to talk about the NFL, and I'm going to talk about the Raiders in today's game. So let me know, y'all, who you got. Give me some LVs for the Raiders or CHI for the Chicago Bears. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. So what's going to happen here is, again, I still owe a barber bong, which I'm all good with. I'm going to do some beer this time. We got seltzers. We got beers. Are you guys a seltzer type S, beer type B kind of person? I'll be honest. I've been very impressed by these Bud Light seltzers. Been trying to also stay kind of hydrated here, so we'll see ultimately what happens. Barber bong time. We had a $50. If a $500 super chat comes in, I'm going to make those guys freaking beer bong some, I don't know if it's vodka or what we got in the fridge. But the Bears team, they don't know what's about to hit them. It looks like the Raiders are going to be kicking it off, so we're about to get this game started. Alex Thompson, you got a super chat come in. Yep, let's not go to that. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where I know what he said, but probably not going to be bringing those up. So some other injuries to keep in mind today. Akeem Hicks and then David Montgomery. The Bears not having David Montgomery, that is going to be a major, major loss for that offense. Now, again, y'all, LV for the Raiders. Daniel Carlson's getting ready to kick this one off. LV for the Raiders, CHI for the Bears. Keep them coming. Give me 1 sec. Barber bongs. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get some just win babies. I want to go to 4-1. I want to go to 4-1. Let's get it going. We got 866 people watching. The Broncos lost. Even better. F the Broncos. Bring them on next week. We got Love. We got Deanna. Tyler 99. The kick is away. It's going to be received at the 5-yard line. He makes 2-3 guys miss. Makes a 4th guy miss. Gets all the way up to about the 27. The Raiders had an opportunity to take him down at the 14, and he gets all the way up. Man, that was, woo, boy. That was a bad special teams sequence there. But now here we go, baby. Raiders defense out on the field up against the rookie Justin Fields. A big-time game. A big-time game here. Can you get a stop against the rookie? It's 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. Cheers to Alex, another super chat. It's going to be a Bears run up the middle with Damian Williams. He's trying to bounce it out to the left. Gets about 5, maybe 6 yards. Some of the starters today for the Raiders on defense. Denzel Perriman, KJ Wright, he's out there. It looks like Jonathan Hankins, Unique Ngakoue, Max Crosby, Merrick's out there, Jonathan Abram, Corey Littleton. So the Raiders here, I believe that you're going to see some more of these linebackers getting some reps because of somebody else like Mullen not being in this game. But yes, it's Casey Hayward. He's matched up right now on Allen Robinson. Right now the Bears are lining up at a shotgun, 2nd and 4. Fields is looking for, it's false start. That's got to be a false start. Yes, false start on the right tackle. Move him back 5 yards. Move him back. Second and 9. Here we go. I mean, that is a clear false start by Jermaine Ifedi. So we got 2nd and 9 now. Again, I want to hear y'all loud in the comments. Once we get to 500 likes, I believe it's a fireball shot, so keep that in mind. Once we get to 500 likes, we're going to do a shot of fireball. Almost 1,000 people watching. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. 2nd and 9, Justin Fields. He's got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. It's going to be a run up the middle, and he's got some room. Oh, man! Oh, Denzel Perriman introduces himself in a rather harsh way. That was a big-time tackle on Damian Williams. Get those threes going. Get those threes going. It's 3rd down, y'all. 3rd and 9. Let's get loud. Get loud in the chat. Get loud in the chat. Let's get those threes. Crosby's calling for it. He wants the nation to get loud, and I want you to get loud too. Solomon Thomas, Jonathan Hankins, and Ngakoue all on the field right now. Justin Fields has Damian Williams split out to a receiver. Calls him back in as a running back. Raiders bring pressure. They hit Fields. Incomplete. It's incomplete. 4th down. That is great pressure by the Raiders. Bringing the blitz. It's a quick 3 and out. Here we go, baby. I mean, honestly, that could have been another false start. I mean, Jonathan Abram on a beautiful safety blitz I mean, he timed this perfectly. As soon as Fields called a hike, he was already retreating. Abram, like a freaking missile, comes in, lays the wood, and here we go. Bears punting it away. Punting it away. Oh, that's a good start. I'm feeling good. Feeling real good about this. Let's get it going. Type LV for the Raiders or CHI for the Bears. Punt is away. Back to receive it is Hunter Renfrow. He's going to call a fair catch. Raiders going to take over at the 27-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders. I want you guys to let me know what's going to happen here on this drive. Derek Carr coming into this game, averaging 349.8 passing yards per game. His career high before this season was 262, which he did. That's a per game basis, by the way. 262. Come on, DC. Raiders lining up right now out of the single back formation. They sent Hunter Renfrow in motion. Let me know what's going to happen here on this drive. It looks like Carr now is mixing some things up. He's got Ruggs, Waller, Renfrow tripped up here to the right. Brian Edwards, the lone guy to the left, sends Renfrow in motion again, and it's going to be a run up the middle of Jacobs. Goes nowhere. 2nd and 10. One of my biggest things that I said last week was this. Can we stop running it the very first play of the game, and can we get Derek Carr actually getting his mojo going? We got a super chat coming in. It says, I think our D-line is due for a monster game. Do you agree? I mean, they're definitely due for a monster game. It definitely doesn't mean it's going to happen. But yes, the Bears' offensive line, I don't know if it's as bad as the Raiders, but it's definitely up there. Derek Carr at a shotgun. Throws a bullet over the middle. Almost picked. Hits Hunter Renfrow in the hands. It would have been a really hard catch by Renfrow. I mean, he was fully extended with one hand. The Raiders are realistically really lucky that that wasn't picked. Yeah, that ball's high. If the safety for the Bears, Gibson, doesn't initially react to if that ball doesn't hit Renfrow's hands, it's picked. I mean, that's an easy pick. So now we got 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 here. Carr at a shotgun. Jalen Richard is in the game right now. Richard in the game back there with Carr. Richard now is lined up in front of Carr. It's kind of a weird formation. Raiders check it down to Renfrow, and it goes nowhere for like 4 yards. Raiders also go 3 and out. So not a good start for Las Vegas on offense. It's a bad run play. And then it's a pass play almost picked off because Carr overthrew Renfrow. And then he checks it down. I mean, that one had 0% chance of ever being completed. Also, I don't know if anybody's keeping track of some other games going on, but the Bengals and Packers, they're in overtime, and I believe that there's been the last 3 field goals to like win the game have all been missed. So I don't know what is happening. What a freaking kick here by A.J. Cole. It's recovered at the 2-yard line, and Dale Levitt comes in, makes the tackle. Bears are going to take over here 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. So Raiders got to wake up. I don't like the early play calling there by Gruden and by the Raiders. So let me know, guys, who you got down in the comments. LV for the Raiders. Type CHI for the Bears. Once we hit 500 likes, we're going to go ahead and take some shots of Fireball. The reason why I'm asking this question is because every single time we do a watch party, people, they just start flocking in. They start watching, and you're going to get fans from both Silver and Black and from the Bears as well. So what I want you guys to do is let me know if you're going for the Raiders or if you're going for the Chicago Bears. And if you are betting on the Raiders, if you are betting on the Bears, you can go ahead and put your money where your mouth is at chatsports.com/Raiders. It is the best deal on the internet. You will not find a place anywhere, and I mean it, you won't find a place anywhere where if you deposit $100, they give you $125 for free to bet with. And if you go to use that link and you go ahead and put down at least one $5 bet, if you do that, here at Chat Sports, we're going to do it out of the kindness of our heart. This has nothing to do with BetUS. This has everything to do with us here. We're also going to give you a free Raiders jersey. So it's for brand new BetUS customers only. So all you got to do is deposit $100. You get $125 for free to bet with. Put down at least one $5 bet. It can be on the Raiders. It can be on the Bears. It can be on any NFL game. And if you do that, we are going to get you a jersey for free. All you got to do, email us, jersey@chatsports.com for the details. The jersey that you guys just saw there, the Josh Jacobs, Derek Carr, and then a Bo Jackson, Mitchell, and Ness jersey. Those are the jerseys that we currently have available. Super chat coming in from James Gomez. Good to see Jalen Richard back. You are 110% right. I know Jalen was one of those guys who in the offseason was like, all right, are they going to trade him? Are they going to cut him? Especially after the deal with Kenyon Drake. But I think it speaks volumes on how much confidence that this coaching staff has in Jalen Richard, where the first running back that comes out on the field that's not named Jacobs is, guess who? Richard over Kenyon Drake. But yes, I'm with you. I haven't met Jalen, but I know a buddy who's really good friends with him, and Jalen was working his freaking tail off this offseason. So really happy that he's out there on the field. Let's go to the other super chat coming in here from Sergio. Gruden has to stop being stubborn. Dude, I am with you. With the run. By the way, who are the O-line starters? On the starters for the O-line was Colton Miller. Brandon Parker was playing right tackle. Alex Leather was playing right guard. Andre James at center. And then John Simpson at left guard. So those were the ones that came in. But cheers to you. So again, that is the Super Chat menu. Just like restaurants have deals, we have deals as well. We're also 95 likes away from a shot of Fireball. Bears back out onto the football field. We did get a $20 Super, which we'll get to here in a sec. Damian Williams tries to run it. Goes nowhere. Tries to run to the left. Max Crosby says, hold my you-know-what. Wraps him up, takes him down. Let's go, Raiders. 2nd and 10. Super Chat time. This one's coming in from Chalupa. What up, my man? So every $20, we got some Fireball brand new here, ready to rock and roll at the Raiders Report. Let me know what you guys are sipping on. Let me know. Whew. I drank a little bit for Texas OU yesterday, so that one came out of nowhere. 2nd and 9, Justin Fields out of shotgun. He's looking left, throws it deep downfield. Incomplete. Coverage, Amik Robertson. So they were looking for the tight end. I believe is that Knox? I think that's who it was, Knox. Looking for the tight end. It was incomplete. I mean, again, very good coverage. But one of the issues that I believe Justin Fields sometimes finds himself in is he stares down receivers a little bit too much. All right, so here's a pretty interesting stat from the Bengals and Packers game. 5 out of the past 6 drives have ended in missed field goals. 5 out of the last 6 drives have ended with a missed field goal to win the game. Think about that. That's crazy. All right, yeah, so the last one was the Cole Kmet. Here's the issue, though. I don't know if the Raiders jumped or if that was a false start on Chicago. Either way, though, it's 3rd and 9. I believe this is going to be against the Raiders. Yes, it's encroachment. So that's a 5-yard penalty. So instead of it being 3rd and 9, it is now 3rd and 4. It's on Ngakoue. Yannick Ngakoue jumped, making it now 3rd and 4. Pretty bad penalty. So we got 10 minutes, 52 seconds, 3rd and 4. Let's go. Let's get some threes in the chat. 3rd down. Ngakoue standing up, now goes down. Raiders look like they're showing blitz. Raiders bring 4. It's going to be a scramble with Fields. Great tackle by Jonathan Abram. 4th down. There's not many people in the league that can make that play. And on back-to-back series, big-time stop there by Abram. I mean, they're doing a QB spy here. No, not even. Abram's playing all the way back as a strong safety. You could even make the argument even further back as a free safety. And then comes up like a dart as soon as he sees Fields scrambling and makes a stop. They were 3rd and 4. It's now 4th and 1. Beautiful tackle there by Abram where Fields has a full head of steam. Abram just meets him right at the line of scrimmage and drops him. I mean, that's huge. That is a big-time play there by Abram. Big-time play. Oh, I like it. LFGs. Let's get some LFGs in the chat. Shout out to Sam On, Tyree Davis, E-Cards, David Chappelle Sr. We have David watching, Tyree, Roscoe, Doug Parker, Eclairs, Moises, Chalupa, Tyree. Keep them coming in here. Let's effing go. Hey, Rojas, Super Chat coming in right now. Where can I get that jersey, Mitch? Raiders, silver and black. I'll be 100% honest with you. I have no idea where you guys can get this one. When I was in Vegas in week 1, I was at Tommy Rockers, and there was just a crazy Raiders party, and people were selling stuff in the parking lot. And some guy was like, hey, man, for $40, I'll give it to you. I was like, shit, I'm there. But if you guys do want a free Bo Jackson jersey, remember, go ahead, get started. Promo code Raiders125, chatsports.com/Raiders. If you have any questions, email me, jersey@chatsports.com. Now, here at the Raiders Report, I want to get to 91,000 subs. And my guy Harrison Graham and I, we had a little bit of a competition this week. And I hate losing. And the fact that I lost to a Bears channel ticks me off a little bit. But if you're a diehard Raider fan, if you're looking for videos the entire year, all you got to do is hit that big red button that says subscribe. That way we're going to keep you guys up to date. I also go live every single Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific. And if you guys want to find out something kind of cool, I'm going to be in Las Vegas Week 7 against the when the Eagles come to town. So I will be in Vegas for that Week 7 game doing a watch party with the Black Hole. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to get wild. We're going to have hundreds of people there, so we'll give you more information. But subscribe, that way you don't miss it. So here are some goals that we have. Every single day when we come to work, we set goals for ourselves, right? I don't know if you guys have goals, but my boss, James, he's always like, hey, what's the Raiders Report going to do today? What's this? What's this? Well, I want to get to 5,000 likes, all right? I don't know if it's going to happen, but basically every single time we hit a milestone of 500 something, we're going to do a fireball shot at 500 likes. I'm going to send out a funny tweet at 1,000 likes. We're going to spin the roulette wheel at 1,500. I'm going to do a barber bong at 2,000. 2,500 likes is going to be another fireball shot. 3,000 likes is a roulette spin. Beer chug, fireball, barber bong, fireball. When I come to work every day, I come here to have fun and talk about my favorite team. We did just hit 500 likes, though. Fireball time. Let's get it going. If you're drinking with me, come on. Let me know what you're sipping on. I got Fireball and seltzers. Let me know in the comments what you're sipping on. Raiders on the field. Derek Carr at a shotgun. Josh Jacobs, the running back. It's going to be a wide receiver screen to Edwards. First down, Raiders. Get those ones going. So, I mean, this is a quick pass by Carr, which is what I want to see. I don't really want the Raiders to run the football. I want them to run through the air, and that's exactly what that is. It is the ball out quick. You hit Bryan Edwards on his quick screen, and you get upfield really, really fast there for a first down. That ball goes for 12. Raiders now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Derek Carr at a shotgun again. Henry Ruggs in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Jacobs. I actually like that play. They're only going to pick up 4 yards, but I would rather those type of running plays instead of just the single back formation because you're sending Ruggs across to the left and you're trying to run to the right with Jacobs. If Jacobs can make one guy miss, that turns into a very, very big pickup. So it's 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7 here for Las Vegas, and Carr is at a shotgun again. I believe Alec Ingold is lined up as a receiver. It's kind of a weird thing, but yes. Bears get pressure. Carr throws it, hits Kenyon Drake. Going to be tackled just short of a first down. There is a flag, though, on the field. This might be holding, and I believe it is going to be holding. 2nd and 7. So the Raiders, they did mix up their offensive line. You got Brandon Parker at right tackle. At right guard, no foul on the play. All right, so there was two penalties. So there was a holding on John Simpson and a holding on Alex Leatherwood. The penalty that was accepted was Simpson. So either way, already Leatherwood and Simpson got called for holding. So the Raiders were going to get backed up a little bit. So instead of it being 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, it's now going to be 2nd and 17. 2nd and 17. So yeah, two holding plays on for the price of one. Not great. Come on, Raiders. 2nd and 17. I would anticipate a short throw here, just trying to get it back to 3rd and 10. It is. It's going to be a screen to Jacobs. And Jacobs makes a few guys miss, lowers his head, and keeps trucking forward. He might have only got 8, 9 yards, but it was a very hard-earned 8 yards there. 3rd and 9 for the Raiders here. Got a super chat coming in from, it looks like Chalupa again. What up, Chalupa? Every $20 super, we're taking some Fireball. You better be drinking with me. Yeah, you better be. I can't be the only guy here. 2,000 people watching, 3rd and 9. Who you going to? I want to see this ball in Darren Waller's hands. You got Ruggs, Renfro, Waller. They're all to the right. Bryan Edwards to the left. Carr drops back. Bear, he's going to check it down to Waller. Waller's got room to run. Great block by Renfro. First down, Raiders. Let's go. Big time pickup there by Waller. Just a simple move on the flat. So I don't know how you forget to cover Darren. I mean, he's lined up so it's Ruggs and Renfro in front of him, and he doesn't have his hands down in the dirt, but he's definitely crouched down a little bit. Nobody picks him up. Carr checks it down to him right away, and it's a pickup of 29 yards for the Raiders in Chicago territory. 1st and 9. Now at the 39-yard line. Derek Carr and the Raiders. Single back formation. Josh Jacobs, the lone running back. It's going to be a fake handoff to Jacobs. And there's a timeout by the Bears. That's the Bears' first charged timeout. First charged timeout. Kevin, Super Chat coming in here. Been here since week 1. Love the show. Feels like family hanging with the nation. Go Raiders. You're the man. Where's those likes? Man, that is probably one of the coolest Super Chats I've gotten because at the end of the day, it's not just a fan base. I mean, Raider Nation is the ultimate proof, and I always say this. The ultimate proof that you don't have to be blood to be family. Because I can guarantee you this, if anybody were to see me out and if I needed $1, if I needed $5, I bet you people would spare me. I mean, the amount of people that I've seen in Las Vegas that I consider my family. So, Kevin, that's freaking awesome to hear. And if you guys won't sub because of me, go ahead and sub for what Kevin just said there. Hit that big red button because at the end of the day, if you rep the Shield, we're a family. And the more subs we get, the more videos that we can produce for you here at the Raiders Report. So please, go ahead, hit that sub. I also want to get more subs in the Bears channel today. All right, 1st and 10, Derek Carr to shotgun. He's looking left. Throws it to Renfro. Renfro catches it. This is the... That was insane. So Renfro runs a quick little pass. He picks up 9 yards. The ball was thrown so far behind Renfro that he had to, jump back, snags it full body. Nobody touches him down. Gets up. Makes a guy miss, makes another guy miss on a spin move, and picks up 9 yards. That's Hunter Renfro at its finest. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. Jack, we got producer Jack behind the screen. He's a big Red Sox fan. He's like, shouldn't he be in Boston? I tweeted. It's going to be a run up to middle. Jacobs, he's got room. Go, Jacobs. Oh, man, just tripped up. Oh, he almost broke that one. 1st down, Raiders. Come on, get those ones in the chat. Get those ones in the chat. 1st and 10 at the Chicago 19. The Raiders are in the Magic Spoon red zone. We want some magic here. Let's get some magic going down in the chat. I want you to start spamming magic because this Raiders team, they've been able to move the football, but they need to convert in the red zone. So right now the Raiders, 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. At the Chicago 19, let's go. Derek Carr out of shotgun. Bears bringing a blitz. Got him. Oh, he dropped it. Brian Edwards drops an easy touchdown. That ball was perfectly thrown. Khalil Mack and Carr jawing at each other a little bit. But, I mean, Derek puts this ball in a perfect position for Edwards. It's just broken up. Wow. Holy cow. I mean, Edwards has got to catch that. It's a great breakup by Roquan Smith. Oh. Derek, after that, he thought he had a touchdown. He looked at Khalil and he said, touchdown. And Khalil said, hey, why don't you look over there? 2nd and 10. Well, if you guys haven't already, go ahead and get your hands on some Magic Spoon cereal. MagicSpoon.com/Raiders. And on 2nd and 10, it's going to be a run up the middle. I believe that's with Kenyon Drake. Picks up 3 yards. So 3rd and 7. We need some magic going. I want you all spamming magic down in the comments. We're going to give some shout outs here. If you want to get $5 off on a box of cereal from Magic Spoon, go to MagicSpoon.com/Raiders. Let's go. I see Chalupa type in magic. Let's get some magic going. 3rd and 7, Derek Carr. We got Kristen, Sense Beats all watching. Carr out of shotgun. You got Renfro, Ruggs, Waller to the left, Zay Jones to the right. On 3rd and 7, they're going to run it. And they're going to run him a Drake, and they get the 1st down. Oh, wow. They might mark him short. There's no way you can mark him short there. Give him the 1st. So on 3rd and 7, they do a pitch, and it's a 1st down, Raiders. 1st and goal. Oh, man, that's a ballsy call by Gruden. I don't like the call, if I'm being honest with you. Even though they got it, I don't like it. First down for the Raiders. 5 minutes remaining to go here. Again, $5 off your very first order at Magic Spoon Cereal. Derek Carr up the middle to Jacobs. Jacobs tackled at the 2. MagicSpoon.com/Raiders. 13 grams of protein, 4 grams of net carbs. Let's get it going. So the Raiders have yet to score a touchdown in the first quarter this season. Could they score their very first touchdown? I know Deuce Gruden uses Magic Spoon. That guy, I believe pound for pound, he's the strongest person in the world. I believe that's the truth. If you don't know what I'm talking about, John's son, Deuce, he's like an Olympic power lifter. Second and goal, Raiders out of the I formation. They're going to call a timeout. It's going to be their first charged timeout. So both the Bears have used the timeout and the Raiders have used the timeout. We got 666 likes. Can somebody please like the video and get off of that number? That's an awful, awful number. Now, if you guys want to get a shout out right now here on the show, I'm going to go on my Instagram, at Mitchell Renz 365, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a link in there. If you give me a follow on Instagram, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a shout out. Now, some of you are like, why the hell would I go ahead and follow this guy? Well, we do live shows pretty frequently on IG. Once I do go live, it's also an easier way for me to see how you guys are feeling. Also, the Raiders' interior offensive line does look a lot better. So if the Raiders score here and they are able to punch it in, we're going to definitely give some more shout-outs. So hit me up on IG, Mitchell Renz 365. Second and goal, 4 minutes and 22 seconds here for the Raiders. This drive has been 10 plays, 79 yards. Come on. Derek Carr out of shotgun. Hunter Renfrow, Foster Moreau. Ruggs goes in motion. It's going to be a run with Jacobs. Jacobs makes a guy miss. There's a flag, though. I think this is going to be holding. So it should have been a touchdown. This flag would have never impacted the run because when the flag was thrown, it was very late. Jacobs already broke out to the right and would have had a touchdown. So hang on a second. I'm not sure who this is on. So holding on Brandon Parker. 2 holds again. So Brandon Parker, he's going to get hit with this holding call. And it's on him, and it's also, and the bigger hold's on Foster. Foster Moreau there with a very, very bad hold. And I'll be honest, if he doesn't hold Khalil Mack, I don't know if Jacob scores a touchdown. So it was a late flag, but a clear hold on Foster. Second and goal now to Chicago 12. Come on, guys. Again, I get the idea of wanting to be able to run it, but your offensive line has struggled being able to run block. Carr out of shotgun. He's looking left. The Bears get pressure. Carr checks it down. It's incomplete to Jacobs. Third and goal. Again, no chance. Nobody open. Third and goal here for the Raiders. Come on, guys. We gotta be able to get in the end zone here. This has just been an absolute killer for this team. They have to be able to execute better in the red zone. So Carr originally was looking left, and there was just nobody open. He might have had Edwards in the end zone. It would have been a tough throw, though. 2,500 people watching. Let me know who you got. LV for the Raiders, CHI for the Bears. Derek Carr out of shotgun on third and goal. Carr's looking to the left. Nobody's there. I don't know who that one was through. That ball was to nobody. Fourth and goal. Raiders going to send out Daniel Carlson. And their struggles in the red zone, their struggles in the first quarter continue. So hopefully they can convert here. They can get one. Carr is screaming at Brian Edwards. John Gruden is also yelling at Edwards. So I believe that Edwards ran the wrong route. Already it's been kind of a rough start for Edwards. He dropped a touchdown pass. And the fact that Carr, Gruden, and also Greg Olsen are all yelling at Edwards right now, that tells me that Edwards ran the wrong route. 31-yard field goal attempt here. Kick is up. Kick is good. Raiders up 3-0 over Chicago. So obviously, you don't want to just come away with a field goal there, but some points are better than no points. But obviously, we got a lot of Raiders, we got a lot of Bears fans watching right now. So if you guys could, if you're rooting for the Raiders, go ahead and type FG down in the comments. And as promised, I'm going to go to Instagram right now. And I'm going to start giving some shout-outs to the peeps who went ahead and gave me a follow on Instagram at Mitchell Renz 365. So give a shout-out to JR Hints. We got Ann Nub is God 333, Butterfly 8910, Raider Nation _ Trish, S Soto 5981, Avery Maverick, Eddie Now 13, Archie Lee 419, Steppa, Liz Lopez, Monty N 9951, Christian 12403, Pablo _V15, Big X Red _ oh my God, Timmy Martino, the A Johnson, True Blue Fan 1088, Jared Stevenson, Boss Wineo. Shout out to everyone who just gave me a follow on Instagram. I got 7 Cal, Steph Fran, Raymond DXX25, FWDA Foo, Lil Happy Girl, Effin Frankie, Astro 78 Dibs, D-Mac, and then the boy Jay. If you want a shout out here on the Raiders Report, go ahead, hit me up on IG, Mitchell Renz 365. Let's go to Sergio. Appreciate the super chat. The offense needs to start taking advantage of the defensive stops. Let Carr cook. I've been saying it for weeks now. Let Carr cook. Simply because if you can get the offense moving in a positive direction, and I understand a lot of times Gruden, he probably wants to be able to set up the pass with successful runs. But, the offensive line has looked better today. It 100% has looked better. Alex Leatherwood's playing better. Brandon Parker, I think, looks better at right tackle. But you need to be able to throw the ball with your best player and your playmakers, which then sets up the run. It's usually the backwards way that Gruden likes to run his offense. However, I think we would all agree the Raiders have been much more successful this year passing the football. Sergio, appreciate you and the super chat. Let's go to E-Cards. Raiders got this, y'all. Big day for our running back. Raiders have been family, always will be family. 100%, couldn't agree more. Shout out to E-Cards. Got a $20 super chat coming in from Uncle Black. What up, my man? Great job, Mitch. Raiders, let's get this done. I believe this is the 100th straight show that Uncle Black is sending a $20 super chat. Every single time. Unc, I appreciate you. Really need the Raiders to win this one from Keith Cullen, who's a Bears fan, and I got a buddy who's a Bears fan, and I can't let him have the bragging rights. So I'm with you. One of the guys that I work with here is Harrison Graham, and he runs the Bears channel. And I just can't have him being able to brag all week that the Bears won this game. Tackle made by Nick Kwiatkowski up against his old team on special teams. The Bears, another really good return there. They're all the way up to the 27, but the Raiders had opportunities to go ahead and bring them down, unable to do so. We got 4 minutes here. Also, they're talking about a potential injury. Oh, that's Shaquem Grant. Potential injury to Justin Fields. He's going to come out here, but on that last hit by Abram put his helmet in Fields' ribs, and he was a little bit slow and shaken up. He's still out there. They're lining up out of the single back formation. They send a receiver in motion. It's going to be a fake handoff. Fields looking. He's just going to have to throw this one away. Good defensive stop there by the Raiders. The Raiders are not really bringing pressure, but so far for Chicago, nobody's really able to get open, and the Raiders are daring Fields to beat us. Hey, if you can beat us deep, go ahead, do it, because we're not going to let you do this dink and dunk offense that Fields been able to do. The only player that he's realistically been able to hit deep has been Darnell Mooney, but already Justin Fields 0 for 3 in today's ball game. 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here. It's 2nd and 10. Actually, they ruled it a backwards pass. So actually, it's 2nd and 17. The clock continues to move. 2nd and 17. They lost 7 yards because Fields threw the ball behind the line of scrimmage. Raiders bring some pressure. I don't know if they're going to roll. Corey Littleton would have had a sack on Justin Fields. I don't know if it's a timeout by Chicago or if there's a false start. It's a delay of game on Chicago. So moving back another 5 yards. Our score provider hasn't gotten the word yet, but it's 2nd and 22. So basically Fields, he tried to throw it to his receiver. Ball was incomplete, but because it was behind the line of scrimmage, they ruled it a fumble. So we got a 2nd and 22 right now. Justin Fields at a shotgun. Fields looks really uncomfortable. The Raiders have been able to do a very good job being able to get after him. Fields, going to be a quick throw. Open field tackle made by Amik Robertson right away. Pickup of about 3. Another flag, though. Holy cow, this has been a sloppy game by both sides. Wow, they just called roughing the passer. Roughing the passer. I want to see who this is on. Oh, my God. They just called roughing the passer on Yannick Ngakoue. And it is the softest call I've ever seen. Is a joke. That was a joke. So they get an automatic first down because Ngakoue ran into Fields, and Fields does the ultimate flop and roll. I mean, that's some bullshit. That's a terrible, terrible call by the officials. Justin Fields drops back. He's going to throw it in the middle of the field. He's got Damian Williams. Williams picks up about 17, first down Bears. Bears now are going to have it about the 46-yard line. I can't even believe that they called that. Shame on them. I mean, the Raiders, though, I still want to see them stay aggressive. I mean, they were going to check it down the entire way. 1st and 10 now for Chicago at the 46. They're lining up out of the I formation. We're 100 likes away from going ahead and doing what? I believe a funny tweet. Raiders are looking for a hold. Not going to get it. It's going to be a pickup about 4 or 5 yards here. 2nd and 6 for Chicago. We got 2,662 people watching. 1,000 likes, and I'm going to go ahead and send out a random funny tweet. If it gets X amount of, likes or retweets, we're going to go ahead and take some sips for it. Minute 49 remaining. 2nd and 5 at the LV 42. Raiders got to get a stop here. Justin Fields out of shotgun. It's going to be another draw up the middle, and this is a big-time gain. Actually, a really good tackle there made by Amik Robertson in the open field, getting off a block by Allen Robinson. It is a first down, though, by Chicago up to about the 35-yard line. So Abram had an opportunity, and no, he didn't. This is a great open field tackle by Amik Robertson. If Amik doesn't get him there, you're going to look at another 15, 20 yards potentially. Great tackle by Robertson. 40 likes away. Let's go. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Come on, defense. 1st and 10. Let's get a stop. Fields looking. Allen Robinson complete. Amik doesn't let him go far, though. It's going to be a pickup of 6. 2nd down and 4 to go. Khalil Herbert on the last run. So no David Montgomery, so you're seeing a mix of Damian Williams and Khalil Herbert. 44 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Come on, Raiders. Second and 3. This drive has been 6 plays, 48 yards, set up by a BS call by the refs. Bears send a guy in motion. It's going to be another handoff to the left, and oh boy. Tackle made by Perriman and Merrick. It's going to be 1st and goal here for the Bears. This is going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Alex Thompson said the O-line needs to step up. You're right. Both sides of the football need to step up. End of the first quarter. Raiders up 3-0. If you guys want to go ahead and get your grades in the chat, A, B, C, D, or F, let me know how you're feeling. Let me know how you're feeling about the Raiders' first quarter. I'm going to give them a C, simply because, I wanted to see a little bit more. The defense has played well, not giving up any points, but the offense needs to be able to step up here a little bit. Got a super chat coming in from Tyler Levitt. Yo, Mitch, from shout out from Wyoming. I think the line looks better. Jacobs isn't getting stuffed to the line. We got to get 6 on those drives, though. 100% accurate. The O-line has looked better. But, yes, the Raiders need to be able to go ahead, and they need to figure out a way to be able to come away with 6 instead of 3. It's what good teams end up doing. No. Kevin, another super chat coming in here from Kevin. Who's your favorite Raider of all time? Mine is Marcus Allen. Let's go. I know you're just started watching since week 1, but my favorite Raider of all time is actually Bo Jackson. And it's Bo because not only was he, I think if he would have stayed healthy, you could have put him in the argument for the most talented running back of all time. But the fact that he was also a talented running back and an all-star in the MLB kind of just goes to show how freaking physically gifted and how amazing he's been. So those are probably my favorite. If you guys want to let me know who your favorite Raider is, please go ahead and do so. Now, today's show, again, y'all, is presented by Magic Spoon. If anybody wants some awesome cereal, all I want you to do is go to magicspoon.com/Raiders. And one of the best flavors out there is the cocoa. I've been in love with the cocoa for a long time, but especially Magic Spoon. Go to magicspoon.com/Raiders. 13 grams of protein, 4 grams of net carbs, 0 grams of sugar. How do you get the hookup? By going to magicspoon.com/Raiders. And they're so confident that your guys are going to absolutely love what they have. You get 100% money back guarantee if you don't like it. So you can go ahead and get the variety 4-pack, magicspoon.com/Raiders, promo code /Raiders. You eat it, you're like, this ain't for me. Send it back. You get your money back. You guys have literally nothing to lose. Shout out to Magic Spoon for hooking us up today with an awesome deal. Now, obviously, we got a Raiders-Bears watch party going on here. So let me know who you got. Type LV for the Raiders or CHI for the Bears. Super chat from Alex Thompson says LA or LMAO. Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. The Ghost of Judah Tribe says Carl Nassib. Don't go to that one either. Holy cow. Well, again, if you guys super chat, I'll give you shout-outs. However, if you guys are going to be assholes about it, then I can honestly just block you, and then you can't get on the show. So let's be a little bit more respectful to players on the team here. Also, we did hit 1,000 likes, so I'm going to go out and send out a tweet. So if you want to go ahead and see it at Mitchell Renz 365, please go ahead and check. Where's the hold? I mean, Max Crosby was held there. I mean, can we get a fair officiating game? There is a flag. I mean, this is going to be hold on. If this isn't a hold on Crosby, this should have been an easy sack. Instead, Max gets his freaking head ripped off. Where's the call? Oh, my. Another roughing the passer? You're kidding me. They're going to call personal foul. Roughing the passer. I honestly can't believe. So they're not going to call a hold on Crosby. Max Crosby gets held. And they call roughing the passer. I honestly can't even believe it. That's such a bullshit call. I mean, already 2 very bad calls on this drive by the officials. And it's going to be a run to the right. Goes nowhere. Maybe loses a yard. I mean, we've already seen 2 phantom calls here by the NFL officials. I can't even believe that. I'm going to go ahead and tweet the refs have been and then the poop emoji. If that thing gets 100 likes, we're going to take a shot. Justin Fields is going to scramble. Taken down. Oh, my God. Another flag? There's no way. Another flag here, and I think this one again, I don't know who this is going to be on. Illegal use of the hands on Jonathan Abram. I got to see this. So, I mean, the amount of calls right now against the Raiders. Raiders have already been flagged 6 times. Illegal use of the hands. 6 penalties. I mean, this has been, and I hate being F the refs guy, but this has been a horrible officiating game thus far. Shout out to Alex, shout out to Caleb, and shout out to Plasma Cannon. Holy cow. 1st and goal now at the 2-yard line. Chicago, they're going to run it. Goes nowhere. 2nd and goal. I mean, the Raiders' defense here is, look, they've made stops. But 2nd and goal at the 2. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's get some LVs in this chat. Let's get some LVs in this chat right now. 2nd and goal. The defense is putting their heart out there for you. Justin Fields, single back formation. It's going to be a fake run. Fields is scrambling. Back of the end zone. Touchdown Bears. Touchdown Chicago. They're up 6-3. That drive was 10 plays, 72 yards. Please type boo. So the coverage was on Amik Robertson. And I mean, honestly, I think it was a push-off. I mean, tight end, no push-off. Amik was just smaller than the tight end. Touchdown Chicago. The Bears should send a thank you note to the NFL officiating for that touchdown. I mean, that was a joke. I'm going to tweet it out. Trevon Diggs just had another interception. He's got 6 this year. Holy cow. I just heard Tom yell it. All right, guys, we got some super chats coming in here. Still waiting on the extra point call. Yes, it's up and it's good. 7-3. Bears up over the Raiders. We got Caleb. We got Plasma. Had a few other super chats come in. Cheers to everyone. I owe a few drinks here. Give me a sec. Oh, man, that last drive was such bull crap. And I mean, that was bad. That was so bad. Caleb, John Gruden is 0-6 with this ref or something like that. Yes, I saw that too. When the lead official is in this game, John Gruden is 0-6. Plasma Cannon, ref ball, the game coming October 10th. I don't know if you mean like Squid Games or what. If you guys haven't seen Squid Games, that's the craziest show on the internet right now. Let's go to Mr. Panda Express 420. Can I get a Raiders from the nation? Let's go. Come on, y'all. Come on, let's get some Raiders going in the chat. Let's get some Raiders going down there in the chat. We got over 1,000 likes. Once we get to 1,500 likes, we're going to sip here. We're going to take a few more sips. Remember, y'all, for every $5 super chat that comes in, we're going to take some sips of beer when I drink. I want you guys to drink, too. Raiders, though, already 6 penalties for 48 yards. I don't know. I honestly feel like the NFL's officials should be investigated on that last one. So we got 1,500 likes. Once we get there, we're going to spin the roulette wheel. We got some other drinking challenges going on. We also were given these jelly bean boozled things. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of these things before, but there are flavors like rotten eggs, stink bug, dirty dishwasher. We have chocolate pudding, canned dog food, dead fish, toothpaste, and barf. They're not good, and if we spin the roulette wheel, all I'm saying is there's a good chance I'm going to have to eat some nasty, and I'm talking nasty jelly beans. Holy cow. So what's going to happen here on this drive? Touchdown, field goal, turnover, or punt? Let me know down in the comments section. It's also Justin Fields' first career touchdown pass. That's pretty wild. 7-3 ball game. Bears up. The Raiders, though, they did kick it off to start the game, so they will get ball at the half. Let me know what's going to happen here on this drive. I got Nathan says, the Raiders, I want to see a touchdown. Kick return by, it looks like Kenyon Drake, and he's going to be tackled at the 17. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 17. Emilio's going to go with a touchdown. I see a lot of people on social media right now talking about the penalties, but I'm sorry. If you're going to blame the Raiders' penalties on that last drive, I mean, shame on you. Just kind of goes to show that you have no idea what you're talking about. 1st and 10, 13 minutes and 4 seconds remaining. There's a Bears player injured on the field, yet the guys are lining up like they don't even realize that he's injured. Now they finally realize that there's an injured Bear on the sideline. I can't really see who it is. Raiders out there, they're ready to go. But the guy, he's literally on the sideline. So they're obviously going to wait here to get him off the field. Also, for all you fantasy football fans out there, if anybody has Saquon Barkley, he left the game with an ankle injury, and he is questionable to return. I know a lot of people out there obviously have Saquon, but he is questionable to return. Let's go to some other games around the NFL, Jack. I got the Chargers. They're winning this one. Wow. So we got the Chargers. They're up 13-10. Also, some news here for Joe Burrow. Burrow, after the game, was taken to the hospital for a throat contusion. I've never heard of that before, but kind of interesting. Now, a lot of times, how about this? Before we go through some of the other games going on right now, a lot of times people are like, hey, man, what are some of the games that you bet on this week? Some of my bets, the Titans -4.5 against the Jacksonville. I hit that one. Atlanta up against the New York Jets, the over 46. I hit that one. Bucks -10 against the Dolphins. I hit that one. The Packers -3.5 against the Bengals. I didn't get that one. And then the Cowboys -7.5 against the Giants. Right now, Dallas does lead 3-0. If you want to be able to bet on Raiders games and games the entire season, there's one place to go and one place only. That's at chatsports.com/Raiders. You get 125% deposit bonus when you use promo code Raiders125. So how do you get the deal? chatsports.com/Raiders. Promo code Raiders125. And if you are a first-time bettor at BetUS, I'm also going to hook you up with a free Raiders jersey. So whether you want a Josh Jacobs, a Derek Carr, or a Bo Jackson, if all you heard was free jersey, email me for the details. Jersey@chatsports.com. Jersey@chatsports.com for the details. We'll get you set up here, get some free jerseys on your back. All right, let's go to a super chat coming in from Chris CC. So tired of getting effed over by the refs. Bright side, the O-line looks better, so let's pray. Let's go Raiders. I mean, you're right. The offensive line has looked better, which is definitely a positive thing. And, I mean, the defense there, I thought they played well. I don't really think any of those penalties were bad. I really think it was just the NFL being soft and trying to protect a young rookie quarterback. However, it is what it is. The Raiders got to figure a way to get some points on the board, down 7-3. Now, this Raider offense is getting ready to take the field, but before we get to that, I want you guys to go ahead. Yeah, we'll do it. Go ahead and give producer Jack some love on Twitter at Jack Lotteray. If you give him a follow, we'll give you a shout-out here on the Raiders Report after this drive. Raiders, single back formation. It's going to be a fake handoff. Carr has been looking down the field. Better get rid of it. Wow, completion made by Ruggs. Hasn't been rolled down yet. Pickup of about 30-something yards. First down, Raiders. I mean, Carr was looking deep. Didn't find anyone. And, I mean, Ruggs is lucky he didn't get his head taken off here. Because I really don't think Carr saw the defender. And it's a great catch by Ruggs. I mean, he just kept his eyes on it. First down for the Raiders. Let's go. 1st and 10 at the LV 47. 29-yard pickup by Ruggs. Carr out of shotgun again. Looks like he might be mixing it up. Got Kenyon Drake to the right. Hunter Renfrow, Darren Waller to the left. Derek Carrier, obviously, no, it's not Carrier. He's Alec Ingold lined up as tight end. Throw the flag. Looking for Foss Moreau. Flag comes in. It's going to be pass interference on Roquan Smith. I mean, he never got his head turned around. It's going to be pass interference. It's going to be an automatic first down. Raiders going to get it here at about the 30-yard line. Let's go. Come on, Raiders. So Saquon Barkley carted to the locker room, and I just saw a picture of his ankle. It's not good. Yeah, I mean, Roquan never gets his head around. Pass interference. First down for the Raiders. Let's go. Come on. 12 minutes, 12 seconds. Let's get on the board here. Show me those TDs. Show me those TDs. Carr out of shotgun. 1st and 10 at the 36. Sends his running back into motion. It's Jacobs. Jacobs catches it. Gets pushed out of bounds. Picks up maybe 3-4 yards. 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7. Come on, Raiders. We got 2,871 people watching. If you haven't liked the video yet, please go ahead and do so. It helps us out a ton here. Once we get to 1,500 likes, we're going to spin the roulette wheel. The roulette wheel's got all sorts of random games on it. Let's go. Saquon Barkley has been officially ruled out. So that was quick. Derek on 2nd and 6 is going to be a run with Jacobs up the middle. Jacobs tackle for a 4-yard pickup, 3rd and 2. Ah, man, 3rd and 2. I mean, you are obviously in field goal range. But even if the Raiders don't get this here, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Got a few more super chats coming in. From Alex Thompson and then Crick UD. Yeah, we're fine. 3rd and 2. Derek Carr out of the pistol. It's 3rd and 1, actually. Now they're going to go Jacobs. It's going to be a run up the middle. No, Carr's going to keep it. And, oh, my. He fumbled. I don't know if he was down. So Carr was down. He was short. So they did a quarterback keeper with Derek Carr. Fake handoff to Jacobs. Carr goes nowhere. Gets clotheslined. I mean, that's a hit to the head. I mean, that's a clear hit to the head. He hit him in the head. He did. It's 4th down. Raiders are going for it. 4th and 1. Terrible play call there by John Gruden. Come on, Raiders. 4th and 1 here. If you're going to do that, if that's your play, you do a QB sneak. 4th and 1. Raiders go for it. It's going to be a run with Jacobs. He's not going to get it. Doesn't get it. He's short of a yard. Can somebody take over the play calling for John Gruden? Let's get some super chats going. Yes. I'm sorry. He almost got to take the responsibility out of John Gruden's hands. There's a flag on the field, though. I don't know what the flag is. Alex Thompson got a super chat coming in. Touchdown there was no disrespect to you. Appreciate it. I love you guys. Shout out to the Raiders. Alex, I know it's just we can't show certain things on the screen. Let's go to Crick UD. I'm watching the game here at the Raiders Report. Where are you watching the game? Hopefully the same spot. Let's go to long range. Looks like the refs have decided to punish John Gruden on their own today. I mean, there's been a lot of bad calls against the Raiders. There's no doubt about that. I think this flag is going to be after the play because the Raiders' defense is on the field. I mean, the Raiders' interior line there, they just got no push. So I don't understand how it's 3rd and 1. You get the ball down the field by passing, and then all you do then is you run it with Carr and Jacobs up the middle. It's just, it's bad play calling. I'm sorry. It's just bad play calling. Where are the flags? David, I'm with you. I'm kind of with you. So we're about 200 likes away. So after the play, all right, so there was unnecessary roughness on Chicago. It's going to drive them back 15 yards. So instead of them getting the ball at the 27, they're going to get the ball now at, I believe, the 12-yard line, if that's correct. So I believe they're going to get it at the 12. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 12. Raiders down 7-3. All right, y'all. So we got a lot of people watching right now. Continue to let me know who you got. LV for the Raiders or CHI for the Chicago Bears. We got different like goals coming up here on today's show. Once we get to 1,500 likes, we're going to spin the roulette wheel, which is either going to have me drink, me tweet, me play some other random games from top to bottom. Also, again, if you guys want to get a shout out here on the show, you can go ahead and super chat. We'll put all the super chats up on screen to the best of our ability. But also, please be responsible. Just because you pay money does not mean I'm going to put your comment up on, especially if you're just saying some outlandish crap. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, please. $5 super chat, we're going to drink some beer. $10 super chat, we're spinning the roulette wheel. $20 a fireball shot. $50 a barber bong. $100 our Bears team in the other room, which is getting almost a little too rowdy for my personal liking. Getting a little bit too rowdy is in the back there. If you send in a $100 super chat, we're going to make those guys drink. Let's sober them up a little bit. So before that drive, I went ahead and said, hey, if you guys go ahead and give Jack Lauderay a follow on Twitter, we're going to give you a shout-out. So, Jack, if you want to turn your mic on, if you want to go ahead and give shout-outs to people that follow you on Twitter, please go ahead and do so.
All right. We got Andres Villarroel, I think. I'm sorry. I don't want to butcher these names. And we got Steven. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to try to say that last name. I don't want to butcher your guys' name. But thank you guys for following me on Twitter.
So if you guys want to give Jack a follow on Twitter, he posts a lot of stuff here at Chat Sports. He also obviously does a lot of the hard work behind the scenes that we don't always get to see. So go ahead and give him a follow on Twitter at Jack Lauderay. All right, guys. So the Raiders right now, they're down 7-3. It's been another slow first half for them. They really need to be able to pick it up. Got a few super chats coming in. First one's from Top Beats. Mitch, it appears that Leatherwood is doing better at right guard. He is playing better at right guard. Mayock should draft players at the position they played in college. Your thoughts? Well, Leatherwood did play some guard, but he also played some tackle. So, I don't really understand that whole aspect of it. Though, the Raiders have been notorious for having players, taking them, and then trying to put them into a different position. But it's because they have confidence in themselves, but maybe that should slow down a little bit. Let's go to Ayo Joshi. Got to take play calling away from John Gruden. After that sequence of play calls, I'm kind of with you. 1st and 10 for the Bears at the 12. It's going to be a run up the middle, picks up about 7. Oh, my, throw a flag. How is that not a late flag? I mean, Darius Philon just got plowed over 2 minutes after the play. Shout out to James Spencer for the other super chat. Cheers to y'all. I owe a few drinks, so give me a sec. It's going to be 2nd and 4 at the Chicago 20 after a 6-yard pickup there by the Bears. 3,100 people watching. Let's go. Come on. Let me know who you're rooting for. LV for the Raiders, CHI for the Bears. Bears send a guy in motion. Justin Fields drops back. It's going to be a running back screen. Tackle made by Denzel Perriman. 3rd and 2. Get the threes going. Get the threes going in the chat here. Got to get a stop. Perriman comes off the field momentarily. 9 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. 3rd and 2. I mean, if I'm the Bears here, I probably run the ball because Justin Fields hasn't really inspired any confidence to be able to throw it, but they've done a pretty good job being able to run it. 3rd and 2, Fields. Looks like he lines up at a shotgun. They got Bunch to the right. Nick Wachowski, Corey Littleton. It's going to be a run up the middle with Damian Williams. Tackles missed by Corey Littleton and Nick Wachowski. 1st down for the Bears. So, again, very good interior push there. The defensive line by the Raiders just got beat. I don't understand how you don't get more guys up the middle. I mean, Littleton needs to be able to make that tackle. Kwiatkowski has to be able to make that tackle. He's tripped up by Jonathan Abram. But we got way too many arm tackles going on here. Abram went for the fumble. 1st and 10 for Chicago. Ball at the 30-yard line. Fields drops back. Takes a shot down the field. Out of bounds. The ball was caught, but he was out of bounds. Really good defensive play there. I believe by Robertson. I mean, Robertson was just step for step, stride for stride with him. Knew exactly where he was on the sideline. Even though the ball was caught by Goodwin, he was well out of bounds. And it's perfect position. And it's a phenomenal catch. It's a one-handed catch, but he's out of bounds. Come on, Raiders. 2nd and 10 at the 30. Justin Fields, single back formation. It's going to be a run right up the middle. And a lot of running room again. Picks up about 8 yards. 3rd and 2. I mean, the Raiders' defensive tackles are just getting beat up front. That's really been the main story of today's game. The Raiders aren't really getting any push on the interior. The Bears' offensive line, which is one of the worst in the league, is getting pressure, is getting push up against this defensive tackle team. So it's 3rd and 1, basically 3rd and 1.5. I mean, again, if you're the Bears, you just got to keep running it here. Again, at a shotgun, the Bears have not been afraid to run it on these situations. So originally on the left side, goes to the right. It's going to be a rollout, easy 1st down completion to Darnell Mooney, tackle made by Nick Kwiatkowski. It's going to be a 1st and down for Chicago. I mean, way too easy. Nobody on him. Come on, Raiders. Kwiatkowski looks like he's out on the field for, I believe, Denzel Perriman, who left probably about 3 or 4 plays ago. And, I mean, anytime you're going to put Kwiatkowski on a receiver, Darnell Mooney, that's a mismatch. It's not going to go well. Picks up 15. Chicago now in Raiders territory at the 46-yard line. Let's get some Ds. Let's get some Ds going in the chat. We got to wake up here. 1st and 10. Chicago out of shotgun. It's going to be a fake handoff. Raiders get a little bit of pressure on Fields. They're going to be able to bring him down. Sack Yannick Ngakoue, 2nd and 10. I mean, it was a very athletic play there by Fields to not get taken down for a loss. A few pump fakes, a really good consistent pressure. Let's get some sacks going. Give me a sack going in the chat. I mean, again, I'll be honest. Max Crosby's been held a few times already. Justin Fields out of the game. Justin Fields out of the game, limping very, very badly. Cowboys just scored a touchdown, if I heard correctly. So Nick Foles is now coming into the game, and I'll be honest, this looks like a really bad knee injury for Fields. He hyperextended his knee. So the tackle was made by Ngakoue. Oh, yeah. So he did one of those where when he was running, he fell, and he's going into the tent. If you're a Bears fan, you got to be worried. Actually, Andy Dalton's coming. So Andy Dalton really wasn't supposed to be playing in this game, but Andy Dalton now is coming in. That shows how much that they don't trust Nick Foles. So Andy Dalton in the game now. He's been injured. It's why Justin Fields has been playing. So Dalton now is in. I mean, if I'm the Raiders, you're going to pressure Dalton. You got to be able to get after him. So Dalton also has a knee injury. It's going to be a run on 2nd and 10. Tackle made. 3rd and 7 now. I mean, if you're the Raiders, make Andy Dalton beat you. So I guess they had to go with Andy Dalton. Wow. Yeah, hyperextended knee. Holy cow. Here we go. 3rd and 7. Let's go, Raiders. A stop here. I mean, if I'm Chicago, I'm probably honestly going to try to go for 4 or 5 yards, pick up a 1st down. Fields is out of the tent and stretching, so maybe he's okay. Maybe it was just like a stinger. Either way, 3rd and 7, Andy Dalton out of shotgun. Dalton drops back, looks left, got a receiver, 1st down, Bears. Marquise Goodwin. Man, this Raiders defense needs to be able to get off the field. Justin Fields now is jogging on the sidelines. I mean, he looks like he's okay. I believe he's going to be able to come back out into this football game. This drive, though, has been 9 plays, 51 yards. Come on, defense. We gotta be able to get off the field here. Fields is putting his helmet back on. I believe he's about to come in. Andy Dalton, single back formation, sends the receiver in motion. It's going to be a run to the right. Cuts up the middle, picks up 3, maybe 4 yards, 2nd and 7. Justin Fields is coming back out onto the field. And a loud roar from Bears fans. I mean, you can hear. The Bear fans are rowdy right now at Allegiant Stadium. I've had a few super chats come in as well. We have Jose, Kirk, and then Candy. Those are the 3 super chats that we got to get to. 2nd and 7. More? All right. 2nd and 7. It's going to be a fake run. Field scrambles. Takes a shot down the field. Incomplete. Jonathan Abram on the coverage. Looking for his tight end, Cole Kmet. Let's go to the first super chat coming in from Fireboy Arson. Loving that shirt. I need it. Post the link to purchase, please. It's from some random guy in Las Vegas. I'll be honest, I have no idea where I got it from. Let's go to the dude. Appreciate the dude. I told y'all, borrow time with that offensive line. They played well to start. It's been a little bit rough since. Alex Thompson, they would have called that on us. There's been a lot of penalties, yes, I believe, that have gone against the Raiders. 3rd and 6. What up, Mr. Panda? They would have called that on us. Oh, wait, that one's from Alex. Justin Fields out of shotgun, looking right. Got a receiver. Nate Hobbs gets beat. Allen Robinson, 1st down. Man, I mean, you're seeing this team. They're converting on 3rd down. Allen Robinson just more physical than Nate Hobbs. Gets rid of it. Abram is able to hit Justin Fields, though, but it's another Bears first. That's 4 straight third down conversions. How many points have the Raiders been able to put up in the first half of games this season? I believe the number's 31. I believe it's 31 points in the first half. They have yet to score a touchdown in the first quarter. Also, there is an injury right now for the Bears. Jermaine Ifedi, who's been holding Max Crosby the entire game, just went down with a knee, and it looks bad. A few more Super Chats to get to. Jose Diaz, I heard Chucky was a horror film. He's in charge of play calling. It's been bad, man. Gruden needs to be able to wake up here. Needs to be able to wake up and start calling a better game. You got to put the ball in Derek Carr's hands. Let's go to Kirk Hall. Our D-line needs to channel Lozado, Long, and Pickle. I mean, the defensive line needs to start playing a little bit more inspired football, and you need to be able to get some more bodies in there. With a guy like Geno Atkins selling on the free agent market, hey, man, all I'm saying is maybe somebody to pick up the phone and give a call to. Super Chat, a $10 one from Candy. We got to get our head in the game. I so wish we had the game live on TV, but you're an amazing announcer. Thank you, Raiders. So we got a first $10 Super Chat of the day, which means I got to spin the roulette wheel. And we got, let's see. All right, y'all, I'm about to tweet out. If this tweet gets 100 likes, I got to do a fireball shot on the Raiders Report. If this tweet gets 100 likes, shot a fireball here on the Raiders Report. Go ahead and give it a retweet. Go ahead and give it a like at Mitchell Renz 365. I got to do a fireball. Oh, man, I can't spell fireball. Fireball shot on the Raiders Report. All right, 100 likes. Let's get it going. 3,200 people watching right now. I'll be nice, and I'll go ahead and I'll get you the link. I'll get you the link. I'll put it in the chat. That way you guys can go ahead and like it, because so far this game has been a little bit of a disaster. That's all I'm saying. David Zahn says, lineman down. Yes, the lineman that is down right now is Jermaine Ifedi, who is the right tackle for Chicago. If he's unable to go, you're going to bring in another scrub, and it's going to be, you got to just keep on trying to get after them with Crosby and Gockery, but Crosby's been getting held all day. Elijah Wilkinson now is going to be in at right tackle. All day. Man, Max Crosby has been getting held all day. 1st and 10 for Chicago. If you guys haven't yet, you want daily videos around the Raiders, make sure you hit that big red button that says subscribe. Tune in. I'm trying to get to 91,000 subs. The Bears, 1st and 10 in the red zone. It's a run right up the middle, pickup of 9. I mean, right now, Chicago is winning the battle in the trenches. And it's probably been the biggest problem for the Raiders this season. They're losing the battle in the trenches way too often on both sides of the football. Come on, Raiders. 2nd and 1, ball at the 11. Oh, man. We got a big one in there from David Zahn. Send it to him. Send it to him. David Zahn, man, big time super chat. And the Raiders right now, they need to go out. They got to figure out what to do at the defensive tackle position. They got nobody able to get interior pressure. We've got a few big super chats come in. Timeout by Chicago, 2nd and 1. I mean, this Raiders defense needs to wake up on the interior. I almost feel bad for some of these defensive tackles. We did get a big super chat, though, from David Zahn. Kind of feeling we need the super chats to win. F the refs, F the Bears, F the rest of the division. Viva la Raiders! So what you guys don't know is our Bears channel is also doing a live watch party. So the fact that David Zahn sending us a $100 super chat, the guys on the Bears channel, they got to go ahead and they got to take some drinks. Also, every 100 that comes in, I'm going to take a drink as well. So the guys, I want the Bears channel host, because I'll be honest, they can't drink. They get a few shots in them and they get sloppy. So Harrison's a big guy, but he's a lightweight. David Zahn, shout out to you. So far, the MVP at today's watch party. It's 2nd and 1 for Chicago. Ball at the 11-yard line. Raiders It's going to be another run right up the middle for Chicago. Picks up another 6-7 yards. I mean, you want to talk about a defensive game plan. You got to start stacking the box a little bit more here. Today, Chicago has been 17 carries for 85 yards. I mean, that's all first half. I mean, they've just been absolutely gashing us. Absolutely gashing us. Also, that tweet got 129 likes, so I'm going to go ahead and take a shot. First and goal for the Bears. Ball at the 4. 100 likes away from 1,500. It's another run up the middle. This one gets about 1 yard. Second and goal. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Let's go to some super chats that came across. Second and goal at the 2-minute warning. Raiders have 2 timeouts remaining. Jesse says, can we throw a screen on 4th down instead of a run? I'm with you. The fact that we ran on 3rd and 1 with Derek Carr and then ran on 4th and 1 up the middle with our offensive line the way it is. I mean, John Gruden needs to wake the hell up, man. Let's go to Aaron Burns. Just sent in a $5 super. Aaron, cheers to you. Cheers to the entire nation out there. Let's go to Carlos. Abrams carrying the defense. He's all over the place. He's played well. I would say so far the best game so far today by a Raiders defender has been Abram. He's made some clutch stops, getting good pressure after the quarterback. He's bringing his A game. Let's go to Alex Thompson. Second half is our half always. Raider Nation for life. That can be true, but if you actually want to be considered a legitimate team, you need to start showing up in the first half, because losing here, if you go down 14-3 and you go into half again down by another over, 10 points, you're just not going to win many games that way. Let's go to Isaiah Jimenez. I got to spin the roulette wheel. What's good, Mitch? Big fan. That's a badass baseball jersey, man. Where'd you get it from? In a parking lot in Las Vegas at some bar. I don't even remember what it was called. All right, so what we got to do here now is this. If I got to go ahead and tweet an eggplant emoji. If the eggplant emoji gets 100 likes, I got to go ahead and take another drink. So some people are going to be like, what the hell is this guy doing? That's fine. It's all good. So the tweet's out, eggplant emoji. Nobody's going to have any idea what's going on. Only the real ones will know. And if that thing gets 100 likes, we're going to take another drink here at the Raiders Report. The link's in the chat. 100 likes and the eggplant emoji. We're going to take another drink here. All right, I got a super chat coming in from the dude. Nobody's fault. Too many weak players. It's a yes and no. I will say that the Raiders' interior defensive tackle group needs to strengthen up a little bit. But I also say that I actually think that the roster is pretty talented. You just need to be able to make the right plays. The defense is there. The defense, I mean, you got a solid defense. When you're doing 3 and outs all the time, your defense is going to get tired, which is why a lot of times that's when the defense starts to struggle, because you need extra depth and you need to be able to have fresh legs. Also, y'all, we are 70 likes away from 1,500. 1,500 likes is going to be another roulette spin. Let's get it going. Second and goal here for the Bears at the 4-yard line. I mean, if I'm Chicago, I continue to run it. The Raiders have yet to really been able to stop the run. Time of possession this quarter for Chicago, and it's an easy touchdown, Bears. Damian Williams absolutely juked Amik Robertson out of his shoes. 13-3, Bears lead. I mean, that was bad. I mean, Amik Robertson left his jockstrap on the field. So Williams cuts it out to the left, spins. I mean, Amik just had no idea what just hit him. It was a beautiful spin move. Touchdown Bears, 13-3. Come on, Raiders. We got to stop having these shitty first halves, man. Williams in today's game, 11 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown. I mean, he's been gashing the Raiders. The Raiders' defensive line is getting worked right now by Chicago. I don't know if there's a timeout. I don't know what's about to happen here, if there's a flag. Maybe it's a taunting. But Chicago, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. It's a timeout, Bears. Also, the guys over in the Bears channel, they're taking their drink right now. So let's get to some super chats here while we wait for this extra point. I mean, if you're Las Vegas, you need to be able to go down the field here, score, make it a 14-10 ball game. and then you get ball at half. I mean, that's what you need. All right, we got a super chat coming in from Joseph Cruz. Gruden needs to stop being conservative. Wait, he needs to stop being conservative on plays. Couldn't agree more. Let's go to Angel. What up, Angel? I'm going to spin the roulette wheel. What do you think of Leatherwood in this game? He's played better. The Raiders' offensive line has actually played better. I think the play calling so far has been the bigger issue. So that's still something that remains to be seen. But Leatherwood I actually think has played a lot better in this game. So the roulette wheel's been spun. I owe you guys a beer sip. If you don't believe me, hopefully y'all can read. Cheers. Bears, man. 14 unanswered points. Super chat coming in from David Zahn. I came in late. Who got the ball first? Bears got the ball first, so the Raiders get it here to start the second half. But you got to come away with points here. Got to come away with points. Let's go to Alex Thompson. Also, we have $500 in super chats. So cheers to y'all there. Man, that's an amazing accomplishment early on. I 100% agree, Mitch, but it's the 2-minute warning. Yep. I mean, you got a minute 56, 2 timeouts remaining. You got to score. Got to score here early on. Let's go to Adam Wallen. Gruden is quickly becoming the liability of the Raiders. He's so basic on offense. Yep. Yep. I mean, again, I don't know what you guys want me to say. You should probably know how I stand. All right, so this landed on a jelly bean, which means, again, I got to eat a jelly bean here. Also, it's a touchback. Derek Carr coming out on the field. Some of the jelly bean flavors, spoiled milk. Actually, hang on. We're just going to get one. I'm not looking, as you guys can see. All right, so it is a white jelly bean, which means my options are coconut or spoiled milk. Coconut or spoiled milk. Type C for coconut. Type S for spoiled milk. Let me know what you think it is. It's spoiled milk. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Checks it down to Jalen Richard. First catch of the year. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. 2nd and 6. Hang on. It's gone. Spoiled milk jelly bean. What in the world were we thinking when we invented that? Minute 49 remaining. Derek Carr in this game. 8 of 12, 98 yards. 2nd and 6. Jalen Richard in the ball game. Henry Ruggs, Darren Waller to the right. Hunter Renfrow, Brian Edwards to the left. Looks like it's going to be a screen. No. Carr gets pressure. There's a flag. This one's going to be coming back. It's going to be holding. I don't know who the hold was on, but another holding call against this Raiders offensive line, which sends Derek Carr scrambling. Super chat coming in from David Zahn. Those guys on the Bears channel, I got something that they can drink. Hey, every $100 super, David, they got to take a sip. Illegal hands to the face on the defense. So it's going to be an automatic first down. And a holding on Alex Leatherwood, so never mind. Those penalties offset. Penalties offset, so it was an illegal use of the hands by the defense and a hold on Leatherwood. I mean, Leatherwood, man, he's got 7 penalties this year. It's way too many, way too many. So penalties offset. 2nd and 6. We're going to go back to this again. Derek Carr had a shotgun. Edwards, Renfrow to the left. Carr calls hike. Khalil Mack gets the sack. I don't know if Khalil Mack was working on. Khalil Mack is chirping at Derek Carr, which, again, makes some sense, right? I mean, you're going up against your old team. It's a little bit of a revenge game, and the last time these two teams met, Khalil Mack was shut out big time. But, I mean, I'm not really sure if it's Leatherwood or Brandon Parker, but Leatherwood there was kind of just left standing. Brandon Parker tried to block 2 guys. He tried to block Mack, and he tried to block another person. Obviously, you're not going to be able to do that. It's a sack. Khalil Mack's 5th sack of the season. That's going to be a hold. Carr's taking a shot down the field. He's got a guy. Darren Waller overthrew him. A lot of pressure again, though, from Khalil Mack. Another 3 and out for the Raiders. Here comes this Bears offense. I mean, if you're Chicago, you probably try to score. I mean, Waller had a step. If it's a better throw by DC, if the pressure there isn't by Mack, I think Carr has a little bit more time to be able to complete that one. Unfortunately, though, it's another incomplete pass. And here we go. I mean, this has been the story for the Raiders the entire season where they just can't get it going in the first half, and it's been very, very sloppy football. Raiders punts away. And this one's going to be down. Chicago's going to get it here at about the 42-yard line. 50 seconds remaining. 50 seconds remaining. Chicago has no timeouts. The Raiders have 2. And, I mean, you're just hoping now to go into halftime down 11 points. So the Raiders had an opportunity to score a touchdown early on. Unable to do so. Kick a field goal. It's been 14 unanswered points by the Bears. Got a super chat coming in here from Valdez Salvador. Same thing as last year. Wake up, Raiders. It's a mix between poor coaching, poor execution, and guys just not waking up. I mean, you got to come out in the NFL ready for every single game. Bears at a shotgun. Justin Fields drops back. It's going to be a quick throw in the middle of the field. Picks up about 8 yards. Tackle made by Roderick Teamer. 2nd and 2. Ball to Chicago 48. 36 seconds remaining. Chicago drops back. Justin Fields just gets this one away. Almost broken up. He's looking for Darnell Mooney. Coverage there on a Meek Robertson. 3rd and 2. Come on, Raiders. Get off the field here. If they are unsuccessful, I could see Gruden just taking a knee going into halftime. Also, guys, we are 13 likes away from 1,500. Once we get to 1,500, got to spin the roulette wheel again. 3rd and 2. Come on, guys. If the Bears can get probably another 15 yards, they're right in field goal range. David Brown, $5 super chat. Cheers to you, my man. I'm out. It's going to be a first down for Chicago. 23 seconds. Also, we hit 1,500 likes. I'm going to spin the roulette wheel. 18, 17, 16. Bears are probably going to spike it here. They do. They spike it. 13 seconds remaining. Ball at the 44-yard line. And I owe you 2 beer sips, which y'all can see right there. 2 beer sips. Two beer sips. All right, so we got 3,349 people watching. Let me know who you got, LV for the Raiders or CHI for the Chicago Bears. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here for Justin Fields. Another super chat coming in from David Zahn. I'll spin the roulette wheel. Fields drops back. Got him. Gakwe, sack. Big time sack. That's going to take us into the end of the half. No way they're going to call a timeout. 3, 2, 1. Bears walking into the half. Raiders down 14-3. All right, so I got to take a picture right now on Instagram. It's been a very, very rough first half. So what you guys are going to see right now is I'm going to send out a tweet, and I'm going to go ahead and post something. I mean, that's been about as bad of a first half as you could have asked for the Raiders. I'm also about to put something on Instagram right now. If you guys want to go ahead and check it out, I am at Mitchell Renz 365 on Twitter. I am at Mitchell Renz 365 also on Instagram. Man, big play there by Las Vegas, but it's been a pretty rough start. I spun the roulette wheel for David Zahn for his $10 super chat. So what's going to happen here is this. I'm going to go get some food. I'm going to go take a quick bathroom break. We're going to be back for the second half of Raiders up against the Chicago Bears. Some other games to keep you guys, up to date on. Browns are beating the Chargers 20-13 at the half. The Cardinals are winning 10-0 over the 49ers right before halftime there. And then the Cowboys are up 10-3 over the Giants. But it looks like the New York Giants right now are really close to scoring here. So let me know, y'all, who you got. LV for the Raiders or CHI for the Bears. It's been another just a bad effort by Las Vegas in the first half. This team needs to be able to wake the heck up. Here are some of the stats that you guys can look at. Justin Fields, 8 of 14 for 68 yards and a touchdown. Damian Williams, 11 carries, 51 yards and a touchdown. The leading receiver for Chicago, Allen Robinson, 3 grabs, 23. Darren Waller's got a catch for 29. Jacobs, 6 carries for 25. Derek Carr, 8 of 13 for 98 yards. While I'm gone, let me know who you got. LV for the Raiders or CHI for the Bears. I'm heading out. I'll be right back in about 10 minutes as soon as the second half gets underway. We are back here for our Raiders versus Bears watch party. Chicago's getting ready to kick it away to Las Vegas since they got the ball to start this game off. First Super Chat's coming from David Zong. How long are going to be subjected to the refs? I thought when Mark Davis finally paid the other owners what our team owed them, we finally get the fair call games. I mean, again, I don't like being, hey, this has been a bad officiated game, but it has been. It's been a bad officiating game against the Raiders, which definitely is pretty unfortunate. All right, David, spun the roulette wheel, and I owe you 2 beer sips. So we're going to go ahead and crack open a brand new drink here, and we're going to go through a lot of the Super Chats that we had. Derek Carr is coming first and 10 at the 25-yard line. I'm over this year already. I mean, every year so far, 14-0 starting the first half. Wake up. Yeah, we'll see what this team's able to do on the very first play. Carr hits Hunter Renfrow for a 9-yard pickup. So now they're coming out. They're being aggressive, which is what you want. Let's go to this next one. Gruden's play calls seem unconfident, and Carr is looking too far down the field instead of just winning the first down marker, or am I entirely wrong? I don't think you're entirely wrong. The bigger issue here is this. The Raiders keep running the ball, and then here they go again. They run it after picking up 9 yards through the air. They run it, and they lose 2 or 3 yards. The Raiders' interior offensive line and Andre James are not good enough, so stop running the ball. But Mason, appreciate the $10 super. I'll spin the roulette wheel. Adam Wallen, growing realization the Raiders didn't pay for a top O-line last year to protect Derek Carr. They did it because all Gruden can play is run. I mean, hang on. 3rd and 2. Raiders here at a shotgun. Derek Carr drops back. Nobody's open. Gets some pressure. Carr's going to run for a first down. Oh, no, he's taking a shot down the field. Got a guy. Brian Edwards drops it. Drops it 40 yards down the field. Dropped by Brian Edwards. Oh, my goodness. That's Brian Edwards' second big drop of the game. Holy cow. Brian Edwards, wide open, 40 yards, hits him right here, and he drops it. Dropped it. Obviously very frustrated, but I can't even believe. So you come out of the first half, and it's a quick 3 and out. Raiders are punting it away. Adam, since you guys sent in $10, it was Mason and Adam, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a shot here because I'm just pissed off. Punt return by Jakeem Grant, who Chicago acquired in a trade last week. Gets it out to about the 20-yard line, I think is what I'm seeing right now. I mean, that was about as disastrous of a start you could have asked for coming out of halftime. I mean, you had a wide-open receiver. Carr hit him. Sure, Carr underthrew it, but literally it was right here, and he just dropped it. I mean, that's about as bad of a drop as I've seen in quite some time by this Raiders team here. I mean, it was just, wow, really bad. Super chat coming in from Jonathan. I stand by my first chat, but I revised it to 400-plus passing yards. Laugh out loud. I mean, at this point, I'm just hoping Derek and this Raiders team can find the end zone. I don't understand how you have all this talent and how every single game you start out as slow as you do, and then you have a major opportunity there on 3rd and 2. Carr would have easily picked up the first down with his legs, but I'm not going to yell at DC because Edwards is wide open 40 yards down the field, and it hit him literally right here. Nobody's around him, and he dropped it. Like, that shit can't happen. Jonathan, appreciate the super. Let's go to GJ. Second half is where the rubber meets the road. Raiders need to bolt on their Michelin tires and put their foot on the gas. I don't know if you're trying to say something there, but be careful. Let's go to David Zahn, Super Chat. Obviously, Edwards uses too much lube. Oh, Jesus. I don't know what. I mean, guys, I don't know why he dropped that. I have no idea. I mean, that's about as bad of a drop as you get. But I'm not going anywhere. We're going to stick here. We're going to be doing our Raiders Report show. So what I want you guys to do is let me know who you got. Because when I'm looking at the live poll right now, 87% of the votes are for the Raiders. We're getting close to 5,000 there. Bears at 13%. We're going to start giving some shout-outs here. Hammerman says, Raiders are a fraud. I'll tell you what, the way that they played last week and the way that they're playing this week, if the Raiders lose this game, all I'm saying is the Raiders report tomorrow is going to be live and lit, and I don't want you to miss it because I'm going to start ripping some people because the nation deserves better. I deserve better. And this team, this fan base, man, they do. They deserve better play than what we've gotten so far. So let me know, LV for the Raiders, CHI for the Bears. We'll go back to some of those Super Chats. I believe the other Super Chat that I got was Gary Wyckoff. Are the Raiders quitting on Chucky for the email? No. No way. You're not going to quit on a coach for an email that was 10 years ago. It's going to be a run up the middle with the Bears, and it's just another. I mean, Las Vegas needs to be able to figure out a way to get more guys in this box because Chicago, on every running attempt that they get, they're picking up 6-7 yards. It's 2nd and 3 now. 2nd and 2. I mean, Khalil Herbert. How many people have heard of Khalil Herbert? Exactly. 8 carries, 52 yards in this game. I mean, the Raiders' defense is just getting ripped apart. I mean, their last 2 drives for Chicago, both touchdowns. Another run up the middle, missed tackles. It's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. But again, that should have been a loss of 2. Khalil Herbert makes a few guys miss, and now we're here 3rd down and 1. Come on, defense. We got to get off the field here. We got to get the offense back out there. I can tell the defense is tired. I mean, the offense is unable to do anything right now, but we got to be thinking positive. It's 3rd and 1. Chicago out of the I formation. If they don't run it, they're dumb. It's going to be a fullback dive. Jonathan Hankins is hurt. It's stopped. It's going to be a 4th down. Chicago's going to have to punt it away. But Hankins, he got hit in the back, and as soon, like this is mid-play, falls down. He got like frozen and fell. He's down on the field rolling around right now. The Raiders' best run stopper, Jonathan Hankins, is down on the field. Though, the last 2 weeks, Hankins has been struggling rather quite a bit. So it's going to be 4th down. Chicago, I would imagine, is going to punt this one away. You're hoping, really hoping Hankins is all right. You got a few players taking knees around him. I just saw Denzel Perriman go like that. I mean, we'll keep you guys up to date on what's about to happen here with Hankins, but definitely fell down, injured. Hopefully he's okay. Type LV for the Raiders, type CHI for the Bears. Hankins is able to get up. He is able to get up here and walk off the field on his own power. Hopefully the Raiders can get it together. You got to go down the field here. You got to score. You got to start being aggressive. Hunter Renfrow back to receive the punt. It's 4th and 1. Chicago is obviously going to punt this one away after a huge 3rd down stop by Las Vegas. And I believe before that, the Bears have picked up 5 straight 3rd down conversions. So that's a big one. The defense, again, when it matters the most, gets a stop. Bears are letting the clock tick down. I mean, we're down to 11:53 here in the 3rd quarter. Play clock down to 4, 3, 2. They get the snap away, and the punt's gone. Hunter Renfrow is going to call a fair catch down at the 21-yard line. Raiders are going to take over here down 14-3. Derek Carr comes sprinting out onto the field. Now, I want to give some people some shout-outs that are watching right now, though I've seen the last two messages I see are F Carr and fire Gruden, and the offensive line sucks. I understand this has been a very frustrating game, but we got to keep our hopes high. There's still a lot of football yet to be played. That's all I got to say. Got a super chat coming in from David Taken. Hey, Mitch, can we get a shout-out to the most amazing woman watching in Idaho? Sarah, you're amazing. Everyone give Sarah a shout-out. What a guy. Is it Sarah Taken? Is she taken by David? I don't know. Either way, shout out to Sarah. You got a real one there, Sarah. Make sure you hang on to him. David, much love to you. Cheers to you guys. And then again, if we could, type Sarah down in the comments. Let's show her a little bit of love for watching. Sounds like a diehard Raider fan. Now, y'all, here's the super chat menu. So anytime, we're trying to make these shows as interactive as humanly possible. And last year when we had COVID, and I know a lot of people can't get together and always come together for these games, especially in Las Vegas. I mean, I get it. They're expensive. Now, next week, I'm going to be out, or not next week, for week 7 up against the Eagles. I'm going to be out in Vegas. My dad will be there. I got some cousins coming into town. So we're going to be partying. We're going to be having a good time. I'll give you more details of where that watch party is going to be at. But I will be out in Vegas Now, if you see a $5 super chat comes in, that means I got to take a sip of beer. When I drink, that means you guys are drinking too. $10 super chat, we got the roulette wheel here, and it's been one side heavy. I don't know if you guys can see. All the pieces of paper are basically me doing something. $20 super chat is a fireball shot. $50 super chat is a barber bong, and $100 super chat is a Bears team shot. I got an Instagram video coming in right now, and at this point, I don't really care. What's up, Raymond? How you doing, man? If anybody wants a shout-out on the Raiders Report, give me a follow on Instagram at Mitchell Renz 365 because this Raiders team in this first half needs to wake the hell up. I'm on the phone right now with Raymond. He literally just called me. I don't know why he did, but he wanted to. Maybe we need to get who's the magician that was out before the game started? What's his name? He needs to wake. He needs to maybe start calling some plays. Raymond, I appreciate your watching. I know you just randomly called. But I don't know, man. I appreciate that. Chris Angel, that's the guy's name. Maybe Chris Angel needs to start going on the field, making some magic happen. Raymond, much love to you. Appreciate you tuning in. If you guys want a shout out here on the Raiders Report, hit me up on IG, Mitchell Renz 365. Derek Carr, under center. Josh Jacobs, the lone running back. Hunter Renfrow, Zay Jones, Henry Ruggs, Waller. Looks like those are the receivers out on the field. It's going to be a fake handoff to Jacobs. Carr's looking downfield. He's going to check it down to Waller, and Waller drops it. Bad throw by Carr, but a ball that Waller needs to be able to make. 2nd and 10. DC 9 of 16, 107 yards. I mean, I know a lot of people ripped on Joey Bosa past week for his happy feet comment. But the Bears have done a pretty good job today being able to get after Carr, and you can kind of see it. He does. He's got a little bit of happy feel. Like that throw there, that ball's not really close. Now, again, it hits Waller in the hands, but if Waller catches that, he's down for 3 or 4. He needs to be able to hit that, and that needs to be able to go for a first down. Carr on 2nd and 10. Zay Jones picks up 7, 3rd and 3. Let's go, Raiders. Who you going to on 3rd down? This is a big-time 3rd down conversion. You need to be able to convert this. Give your fans some hope. But, I mean, the amount of 3rd downs that this team has had today is just way too many. Jalen Richard out onto the field. Henry Ruggs, Hunter Renfrow, Zay Jones, Darren Waller out onto the field. You got Ruggs, Jones, Waller to the left. Jalen Richard, the running back. Khalil Mack's getting a blitz. Carr takes a shot, middle of the field. Picked off. Bears pick him off. Interception. Derek Carr was looking for Zay Jones, and it's a bad throw, and he's picked off. It's a bad throw by Carr. Overthrows Zay Jones, and he's picked off. Man. I mean, this has been about as bad. This has been the worst game that the Raiders have played this year, and it's not even close. Carr picked off. Bears are going to take over now at the 44-yard line. What is happening to this team? You go from a team being 3-0, and they look like they are clearly, and I mean, if all the reports right now are that Allegiant Stadium right now is turned into a Bears stadium. I mean, Bears fans right now are louder than Raider fans, everything that I'm seeing. That can't happen. Justin Fields, middle of the field, pass broken up by Trevon Merrick. No, Casey Hayward, great play by him. Fields was looking for Darnell Mooney, and Hayward wants to have none of that. Luckily, Hayward's bringing his A game every single day of the week. Bears 2nd and 10 at the 45. Got a few super chats coming in from David Zahn. I'm over this bull, Tom. Yep, if you guys want to curse, go ahead and type Tom instead of the word you want to put, because then we can show it. Then Chris CC, yep, I'm done. Don't give up, guys. It's the 3rd quarter, 10 minutes and 57 seconds left. Plenty of time. 2nd and 10, it's going to be a run. Missed tackle, tackle made, gain of nothing. 3rd and 10. So it should have been a loss of 3, but a few missed tackles there. 3rd and 10. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Another super chat coming in from the dude that says, I'm trying to tell you what Carr is. Jeez. Carr's been bad in this one. Carr's been bad the last 2 weeks. I owe 2 drinks, though. Give me a sec. 3rd and 10 for Chicago at the 45. 3 receivers to the left. Raiders bring a blitz. Jonathan Abram They're pressuring Fields. Fields going to throw it middle of the field. Incomplete. Great play by Nate Hobbs. Looking for Allen Robinson, and it's broken up by Hobbs. 4th down. Can the Raiders offense wake up? Because this defense, man, this defense is playing a hell of a game. And if this was the Raiders team last year, they'd be down by 35. But great pressure there by Jonathan Abram. Hunter Renfrow back to receive the punt. He's right now standing at the 10-yard line. Come on, Raiders. Let's go. 4th and 10. Bears getting ready to kick this one away. Cowboys, they're up 17-10 at halftime. Fair catch by Renfrow, caught at the 11. Raiders are going to have the ball now, 1st and 10. You got to go 89 yards to get a touchdown. Got a super chat coming in here from Muzz. What up, man? Fix the interior of the offensive line and let DC unleash our plethora of quality receivers, and we will be in good shape. Mitch, it's pronounced musician. Well, now that I know that, I appreciate that. The issue has been this. Even when Carr's thrown it, our receivers have dropped it. Brian Edwards has 2 huge drops today. Waller has a pretty bad drop, but even Carr, he hasn't been on target, and he hasn't looked good. You can say what you want about the interior offensive line, which, again, has not played well. But, man, I mean, we got to get something going. You got to get something going here. Musician, cheers to you. If you still think that the Raiders are going to come out and win this game, go to chatsports.com/Raiders. Promo code Raiders125 for 125% deposit bonus. I am still a believer that there is time left in this one. Chicago doesn't have the offensive firepower. If the Raiders can get it going, like, they should easily be able to put up points. Chicago's got 14. If you can't win a game where there's only 14 points against you, it's going to be a long, long season. So go to chatsports.com/Raiders. If that's not enough to get you to go ahead and get started with our sportsbook partner, maybe a free Raiders jersey is. Anybody out there that gets started with BetUS by going to chatsports.com/Raiders, promo code Raiders125. I got a Josh Jacobs, a Bo Jackson, and Derek Carr jersey. I got them available, so if you go ahead and get started with BetUS, if you have any questions about how to get the free jersey, go to jersey@chatsports.com. Email us, jersey@chatsports.com. So Derek Carr, before walking out onto the field here, was screaming, and I mean screaming at his offensive line, trying to wake them up and trying to motivate them. I mean, you heard Derek talk at the end of the Chargers game last week. He kind of threw a few guys underneath the bus because you could tell he's frustrated. He wants to have protection. He wants to be able to make this thing work. But if your offensive line can't block for anyone, it gets very, very frustrating. In Carr right now, you're seeing the frustration. You're seeing his happy feet, and he wants to be able to start motivating some people. Got a super chat coming in here from David Zahn. Says, please, please, please throw on 1st down. I mean, the Raiders need to throw. And you got to stop trying to run the ball, throw it. Throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball. And if you're trying to run through the air. That's what you got to do. David, appreciate the super. Let's spin that roulette wheel. So, guys, we're at 1,645 likes. Once we get to 2,000 likes, we're going to do a beer bong here, a barber bong. So I got my beer bong over here, ready to go. 2,000 likes. It's going to be a barber bong. 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff to Jacobs. He picks up 5. So you pick up 5, but I still don't really like the play call. I mean, we're down. I know we're only down by 11, but you got to get Carr in this offense into motion. You got to wake him up a little bit. 2nd and 5. 9 minutes and 42 seconds remaining. Come on, Raiders. Jacobs in this game. 8 carries, 29 yards. Have not really gotten too much going. DC out of shotgun. You got Darren Waller to the right. Brian Edwards, Hunter Renfrow, Henry Ruggs to the left. Carr's looking left. Can't find anybody open. Taking a shot down the field. Overthrows Kenyon Drake. Incomplete. Kenyon Drake beat him. It's another overthrow by Carr. I really think if Carr throws that one on target and leads Drake, I'm not saying it's a touchdown, but it's a major pickup there. But again, now we're 3rd and 5. Another long 3rd down conversion. Raiders again out of shotgun. Bears look like they're going to blitz. So you got Ruggs, Renfrow, and Waller all to the left. Brian Edwards to the right. So a lot of times when the Raiders run bunch, that's the formation they've been going with here. It's going to be a penalty on the Raiders' offensive line. I don't know if it's a false start. False start on Brandon Parker. Take him back 5 yards. I mean, this O-line is a joke. It's sad. This Raiders' offensive line is the ultimate Achilles heel to this team. And it's dreadful. You go out, spend some money this week. You got to make a move, Mark. Mayock, somebody. 3rd and 10. Jalen Richard in the game. Derek Carr at a shotgun. Bears bring 4. Carr throws. It's got an open, guys. Hunter Renfrow, first down Raiders. Renfrow down at the 28. First down. Let's get those ones. Let's get those ones in the chat. Come on. First down for the Raiders. Hunter Renfrow. Come on, guys. Let's get it going. Get those ones in the chat. That's the Raiders' first down of the second half. Can the offense get it going here? Millen Woods, $5 super chat. Cheers to you. DC out of shotgun. Foster Moreau checks into the game. It's him and Ruggs. Sends Renfrow in motion. Got 5 seconds to go high. Fake handoff to Jacobs. Carr's going to check it down to Josh. Josh picks up about 5 yards, 2nd and 5. I mean, I'm okay with that. I'd rather it be a check down than trying to run because the run's got to stop. The runs aren't going to happen anymore. We got to face the facts here. Let's go to Ayo Joshi. Just put my dog's jersey on him. He's the good luck charm. Go Raiders. His name is Derek. Well, if Derek can maybe get a few treats going here. All right, guys, I owe you guys another 3 sips of beer. It's going to be a run up the middle with Jacobs. First down, Raiders. 1st and 10. Oh, no, they rolled him short. It's going to be 3rd and inches. Timeout. No, it's first down. Okay. I'll say he landed 2 yards after the first down. First down for this Raiders team. Let's go. Come on, Raiders. Super chat coming in from Rabbit Kloss. Broncos lost, Chargers losing. Bills can take one on the Chiefs. We need this win. You're 100% right. 100% right. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Single back formation. Henry Ruggs. He's going to go in motion. Carr fake hands it to Jacobs. Foss Moreau gets beat and he's sacked. It's so bad. Gibson, another sack. So coming into this game, Chicago led the league in sacks. And the issue is now you got a tight end who's trying to block a defensive end, and it's just, like, that's not going to be a matchup that you win. 2nd and 18 after another sack by Carr. Khalil Mack's fired up. Man. 2nd and 18. Come on, Raiders. There are 6 minutes and 47 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Carr, middle of the field, got a guy, dropped by Waller. Holy cow. I mean, this has been the worst game that the Raiders have played this year. I mean, Carr hits Waller right in the hands. And Waller just drops it. Waller's lucky this one wasn't picked. I mean, that ball is caught every single day of the week. Third and 18. Derek got a shotgun. Jalen Richard to the left. Henry Ruggs, Renfrow. I mean, if I'm the Raiders here, I'm taking a shot deep. Carr instead is going to check it down to Waller. 4th down. Punt it. My God. What the hell are we doing? I mean, this has just been an absolute disgraceful performance by the Silver and Black. David Zahn just said, stop throwing a damn ball to Waller. I'm not going to stop throwing it to your best offensive weapon. I can understand the frustration, but you still are going to go to Waller. I just can't believe that the Raiders' game plan has been this bad today. Like, it's not really that the Bears have done anything bad. It's been several bad drops. It's been bad penalties, which has led to this. Now the Bears are going to call fair catch down at the 16. Zay Jones gets a little chippy there. Lucky that there's not a flag. Carr, the amount of frustration on Carr's face right now says it all. Maybe he should get a haircut. I don't know. It's been a rough one. I'm going to try to stay positive. We're going to try to stay positive here. Now, if you guys are looking for Raiders videos the entire season, hit that big red button that says subscribe. I mean, all I'm going to say is this. Even if this team starts to struggle, it doesn't matter. I'm going to continue to give you guys videos every single day. I'm going to make this channel worth it for the Shield. The players need to start playing better. The fans deserve it. So if you guys want Raiders videos the entire season, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I mean, maybe if you're not subscribed, then we're not going to win this game. How about that? I'm going to start trying to get superstitious to try to figure something out here. If you're not subscribed, I'm going to blame it on y'all. Hit that subscribe button so maybe we can turn this game around right now. So we're third quarter, 3,300 people watching. If you haven't yet, please go ahead and like the video. Let me know down in the comments what you're eating right now. During a game day, I usually get some pizza, get some wings going, something. If you want an injury update, Giants quarterback Daniel Jones has been ruled out of the game, dealing with a concussion. Also, Kenny Galladay has been knocked out of that one. David Zahn, Super Chat time. The balls are getting there, the drops. I mean, that's the thing. Like, people are going to sit here and rip on DC. DC hasn't played well today. He's missed plenty of throws. But there's been multiple drops by the offense, which just simply can't happen. I mean, it's really about as simple as that. Super Chat coming in here from Armaru TV. About to smash this keyboard. The offensive line and Carr need to step up. I mean, the entire team needs to step up. The defense is really the only thing that's played well. I mean, there was one touchdown drive given to the Bears by the officials. Besides that, I mean, this game should be 7-3. This game should be 7-3, but if you can't win games when your defense realistically is only giving up 14 points, you don't deserve to win. And this Bears team's not great. They are an average team at the absolute best. But cheers to you. Let's go to Machines of God. This game feels like a death by 1,000 cuts. I'm staying positive, though. Let's go Raiders. This has been a painful game. Not only has this been a painful game to watch, it's been a painful game to try to break down because there's just been no positives. The Raiders came out. They looked good. I thought they were about to get a touchdown. They get a field goal, and it's been 14 points unanswered, and Las Vegas looks flat. This has been the worst. This has been the worst game the Raiders played all year. 1st and 10 by Chicago. It's going to be a run to the left. Pick up 6 yards. I mean, my God. Can we get some stops by, like, if the Raiders don't go out and make some moves after this game and after what I saw last week, I mean, you need somebody else that can stop the run because right now your interior defensive line is getting no push whatsoever. And then when a guy has a chance to bounce it out to the outside, they're getting successful push. I mean, today's game, Chicago, 24 carries, 107 yards, and it's backup running backs. That's a joke. 2nd and 4. Chicago under center. It's going to be another fake handoff. It's going to be a run. No. Ball completed to Allen Robinson. 1st down, Bears. I mean, it's honestly good coverage by Amik. Just a better pitch and catch by Justin Fields and Allen Robinson. I mean, Robinson's all over, or Amik's all over Robinson. It's just, he boxes him out, throws it to the only spot that it can be caught, and Robinson just does a good job being athletic and gets it. It's a talented play there by him. 1st and 10 for Chicago. The Raiders have 8 first downs. The Bears have 15. Justin Fields had a shotgun in today's game. He's 9 of 17 for 77 yards. It's going to be a run on 1st and 10. Tackle made, gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Khalil Herbert, 11 carries, 55 yards. Raiders defense, man, I don't know if they need some magic spoon or if they need to just get some other magic going on defense. This team, though, needs to wake the heck up. If you guys haven't already tried Magic Spoon cereal, make sure you go to magicspoon.com/Raiders. $5 off your very first order. magicspoon.com/Raiders. 2nd and 8 for Chicago. Ball's at the 34-yard line. Raiders bring some pressure. Ball's complete. Darnell Mooney again on Nick Kwiatkowski. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Come on, Raiders. It's going to stop here. 3rd and 1 at the Chicago 41. Expect a run. You got to expect a run, and if they pass it, you say thank you. If they get it on a passing play, you're going to be lucky. But it looks like Chicago's bringing in some of the big boys here on 3rd and 1. 3 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. this is going to be a run play. I mean, they got a lot of big guys up the middle. It's Damian Williams. This is out of the I formation. Allen Robinson is checked in as a tight end. Raiders showing that they're going to bring some pressure. It's going to be a run up the middle. You ain't going to get it. Raiders going to stop. Raiders get a stop there on 3rd and 1. That's a bad call by Chicago. If you're going to run it, the most success that they've had is being able to spread the Raiders out. By bringing this big front up, you allow the Raiders to be able to get some of their bigger guys, some of the linebackers to stack the lines, and they don't get it. 4th and 1, punting unit comes out for Chicago. 2 minutes and 47 seconds remaining. Jonathan Hankins earlier on in the game went down with an injury. Back out there, made a clutch tackle. Come on. Time to get the offense going here. Time to get the offense going. Chicago on 4th and 1, getting ready to punt this ball away. Punt is away. Hunter Renfrow back to receive it. He's going to catch it at the 16. He's going to get upfield, tackled at the 26. 1st and 10 for the Las Vegas Raiders. Got a few super chats that we're going to get to here. Before, though, we get to those super chats, if you guys want to get your hands on the best tasting healthy cereal on the market, go to magicspoon.com/Raiders. We got maple waffle. We got cookies and cream. We got cocoa. Bottom line, if you're trying to eat healthier, if you're also trying to, though, be able to maintain that sweet tooth, hey, magicspoon.com/Raiders. $5 off your very first order. Just go to that link below. We're so confident that you're going to love what you get. If you don't, you get your money back guarantee. It's keto friendly, no GMOs, vegan friendly as well. magicspoon.com/Raiders. Got a super chat coming in from David Zahn. These Raiders are apparently not manscaping. Too many guys can't control the balls. I mean, if it takes them to manscape, somebody needs to tell Zay Jones. Man, I get it. Zay Jones is now sponsored by them. But instead of, I don't know, hyping up Manscaped, maybe we need to hype up our practice plan a little bit. I mean, it's been a bad game. It's been a bad game. Andy Garcia Ortiz, what up, my man? Mitch, the game has been, yeah, Dog Tom, please give a shout out to my brother. And even though we're losing, give me a Raiders. We will come back. Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. Shout out to y'all both. Let's go to Chris CC. We are a fraud. Makes me think now maybe we are. I know I did a show this week about the Raiders being a fraud, and I was like, no way. They look pretty fraudulent right now. Let's go to Tex Jones. So you move teams to Vegas, and even the refs can just walk to their bookies, and you wonder why people drop balls. I'm not going to blame the drop balls on the refs. I'm just going to blame the bad calls on the refs. At the end of the day, the Raiders need to be able to make these freaking plays. All right, so $10 super chat, spun the roulette wheel. So this one says that Jack has to take a shot, though the vodka is in the other studio, and Jack only drinks vodka. So since Jack's behind the screen, I'm going to take a shot of Fireball. Nah, you're good, Jack. You're good. So I'm going to take a shot of Fireball because Jack can't take a shot of vodka. It's in the other studio. So cheers to y'all. Cheers to y'all. Let's get it going here. We got Mason Terra. To me, these players should take pay cuts per ill play. Take someone's time and money equals. It's unfortunately not how it works, but it's one of the reasons why I hate guaranteed contracts. Even if you play bad, doesn't matter. Like Andre James has been terrible, and he's still going to make his money this year. 1st and 10, it's a run up the middle with Jacobs. 2nd and 7. You got Johnny Rebel. A lot of cleaning out to do in this organization. I mean, you want to talk about cleaning out. I mean, next year you got 5th-year options on Jonathan Abram, Josh Jacobs, Cleveland Ferrell. I mean, you got a lot of 5th-year options to think about. I don't know if I'm going to bring any of those guys back right now. All right, we got 2nd down after John Gruden again decides to run down by 11 points. 2nd and 7. Derek Carr at a shotgun. No running backs back there. Zay Jones, Darren Waller, Hunter Renfrow, Henry Ruggs, Brian Edwards all split out. Throw in the middle. You got Henry Ruggs. 1st down, Raiders. Ruggs down. Big 1st down. Over the middle of the field. That's Ruggs' 2nd catch. Stop spinning the ball. You're down 11 points. Down 11 points, gets up, spins the ball, yells 1st down. I get you're excited, but get back to the line of scrimmage, and let's hurry it up here. We need some urgency. Carr, 14 of 24, 159 yards and a pick. Ball at the 48. It's going to be a check down to Waller. It's a screen. Waller picks up 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Come on, Vegas. We are in Bears territory now. I mean, there's still a lot of time to be played. The defense has stepped up. The defense has played well. And if you can get a score here, you got to be feeling at least a little bit better about this situation. Though, if the Raiders score, I go for 2. 2nd and 7, Jacobs back at the running back. Carr sends him out wide. Now nobody back there with DC. Brian Edwards, Hunter Renfro to the left. Jacobs and Zay Jones to the right. It's going to be a check down to Jacobs. Picks up 2 yards, 3rd and 5. I don't like the play call. I mean, I get it. They probably wanted to run it there, but you throw it to Jacobs, and he's double covered, and he has to literally make a guy miss to get 2 yards. It's a bad play call, 3rd and 5. Let's go down the field, Gruden. Ball at the 47-yard line. If the Raiders are unable to convert this 3rd down, I think they go for it. Derek Carr, 7 seconds remaining, 6 seconds remaining. All right, so the Bears jumped. Colt Miller jumped back. They're going to call this encroachment on Chicago, which is going to give the Raiders an automatic 1st down. So because of the jump, though, I actually think this is kind of a bad call against the Bears. The neutral zone infraction up against the Bears. It's a 5-yard penalty. This is going to give the Raiders, well, if it's 3rd and 5, it's a 5-yard penalty. This should be a 1st down, though the refs just ruled 3rd down. So it's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. End of the 3rd quarter, Raiders down 14-3. This has been a quick game. Not a good game either. Now, if you guys want, please, if you want to shout out here on the Raiders Report, hit me up on Instagram. I'm at Mitchell Renz 365. I'm going to give some shout outs to the people that are still sticking around because we got, 3,500 people watching right now. If you want a shout out on the Raiders Report, go ahead, give me a follow at Mitchell Renz 365. So let's go ahead and see who we got. Marios _Daisius, Amaruo TV, Raider Girl 78, Tijuana's Born, Doug J. Castro, Robert Lee, PYS Strum 6881, Soulfire 08, Ryder Lorzano, El Ray 8155, Fireboy Raisin, Roscoe 81, Bailey Shanine, Terry 909 714, Ray, Set 88XS, Evan Julock, what up, my man? LB _J Chris Nutt, what a hell of a name. Alex is dope. And then Frank Zilma _36. If you want a shout out here on the Raiders Report, go ahead, give me a follow on Instagram at Mitchell Renz 365. We got some super chats to get to. Alex Thompson, Carr hasn't been great, but no more drops, please. Carr hasn't been good, and the Raiders have been maybe even worse. Let's go to Dakota. Super chat time, $10 super chat. We'll spin the roulette wheel. This whole team needs to perform better from DC to drops and not stopping the run. I still have hope, though. Give me a Raiders. All right, y'all, we got a jelly bean challenge. Jelly bean challenge. So we got some nasty jelly beans to be able to get here. So just poured it. This can either be booger or juicy pear. So this is either booger or juicy pear, and I don't know. It's a booger. Oh, my God. That's so bad. It honestly tastes like grass. Oh, my God. If you guys haven't found these jelly beans yet, they're called Bean Boozled by Jelly Bean. Not a sponsor. But, dude, they got some wild flavors. They got spoiled milk, dead fish, rotten egg, toothpaste barf, dishwasher stink bug, stinky socks, booger, and then canned dog food. That's what you can get in this pack here. $10 supers. We're spinning it. We'll do jelly bean challenge right now. Now, if you want to shout out here on the Raiders Report, 3rd and 1. Derek Carr, QB sneak. He's going to get it. 1st down, Raiders. So on 3rd and 1, Carr, it's a QB sneak. Raiders get it. Oh, we got a big super chat coming in. Now, if you want a shout out here, start spamming me. Also, Carr's down on the field. He's hurt. So Carr on a QB sneak. He's holding his hip. Oh, he got hit to the head. He took a major hit to the head. by Roquan Smith. Roquan Smith drills Carr in the head, and there's no call. I mean, that should be a 15-yard penalty. Roquan Smith drills Derek Carr in the head. Carr's down. I mean, he's about to go into concussion protocol, which means Nathan Peterman's about to come out here on the field. Since Mariota's hurt, we're about to see Nathan Peterman. I mean, Derek Carr got hit, but I mean, how is that not a flag? How is that not a 15-yard penalty on Roquan Smith for literally hitting Derek Carr to the head? I mean, every single Raiders player right now is taking a knee around Carr. Carr's down. Like, he's going to be coming out of this game. It's about to be the Nathan Peterman show. And it's going to be 1st and 10. I mean, every single Raiders player is standing around Carr. I mean, he went to dive. Roquan Smith hits him in the head, and he's down. Even Bears players are taking a knee. Like, it was a dirty hit. Dirty hit to the head. Derek Carr's up, and he's walking off the field. Jogging off the field now. Here's the issue, though. Peterman's got to come out because Carr's about to go into the concussion protocol. So, we got a $50 super chat from Tex Jones. Okay, all crap aside, this is a decent team. The play calling is hella horrible. 1 quarter to go. I agree to a certain extent, but you're not an excellent team if you play the way they have for 3 quarters. Nathan Peterman out on the field, out of shotgun. It's going to be a run up the middle with Jacobs. Jacobs makes a guy miss. Makes another guy miss. 7-yard pickup by Josh Jacobs. 2nd down. I mean, I get it. You want to be conservative, but the other issue here is this. You're down 11 points. You need to be able to get something going. Nathan Peterman in the game. Derek Carr in the tent. Oh my God, from Hashim. You're right, man. Tex Jones, I will do your beer bong just after this drive. 2nd and 3. Nathan Peterman out of shotgun. Josh Jacobs to the right. Kenyon Drake to the left. Sends Drake into motion. It's going to be another run up the middle with Jacobs. Picks up 1 yard. 3rd down and 2. Raiders and Gruden clearly no confidence whatsoever in Peterman. Come on, Petey. 3rd and 2. I mean, right now what the Bears are doing, they're just going to blitz every time, and they're going to make Peterman beat you. I can't believe Peterman's in the game. Derek Carr out of the tent on the sideline. I think he's about to come into the game. 3rd and 2. Peterman drops back to pass. Gets pressured, scrambles. I think it's going to be a 1st down. I think he scrambled for it. Oh, they're going to roll him short. I think it's they're going to roll Peterman just short of the 1st down. It's going to be 4th and 1. So Peterman got pressure. He scrambled. Tackle made by, I think it's a good call. It's actually a pretty good call. It's going to be 4th and 1. It's Chicago 32. I mean, if I'm the Raiders here, I go for it. Sure, you kick a field goal, you can potentially make this a 1-possession game. But even if, you're still going to be looking at a 50-yard plus field goal. This is going to be short. Carr back in the game, by the way. Got a few super chats to get to. Goka's Pride. I was born a Raiders fan. I'm 27. It's been 19 years since the Raiders were good. We deserve better. You're right. You're 100% right. 4th down and goal, though. Alex Thompson. I have to disagree, Mitch. The D has made key stops. You're right. The D has played well. I don't remember saying the D played bad. If I said that, then I'm sorry. It's 4th and inches. Derek Carr came in the game, and now the Raiders are taking Derek Carr out of the game to put Nathan Peterman back in, which tells me it's going to be a QB sneak. If this is not a QB sneak, then there's no reason that Nathan Peterman should be in this game. And because it's that easy to predict, it makes me worried. So Carr came in, they took him out, they have Peterman in, it's 4th and inches. This better be a QB sneak. If it's not, it makes no sense. It's a QB sneak with Peterman. I don't think he got it. I mean, it depends on the spot. So the spot has them rolled. The spot's going to give them a first down, and there's not going to be enough evidence to be able to overturn this. It's a first down, Raiders. It's got to be a first down. The spot clearly has a first down. It's a first down, Raiders. Type those ones. Bring Carr back out into the game. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. That is a generous spot. I don't know. I mean, Chicago might challenge this, but even if they do, I don't see how you overturn it because there's not enough evidence. Derek Carr back out into the game now. 1st and 10 out of shotgun. Ball at the 31-yard line. Challenge flag out on the field. Chicago's going to challenge this, and they should. I don't know how you have extra evidence to be able to overturn it, but it was a bad spot. I mean, my eye test tells me that I don't really think that Peterman got it. The only issue is this, though. If Derek Carr is healthy, you put him out into the game. By putting Peterman in, you literally told Chicago what you were about to run. I don't understand. I don't see how there's enough evidence to overturn this. There's just no way. But the officials have been against the Raiders the entire day. All right, we're going to keep going through some super chats here. Hashim, OMG. Yep, we already got to that one. David Zahn, Peter God for the win. Hey, if you pick up a first down and the Raiders can come away with a win somehow in this one, it's just the ultimate show that this has just been an absolute crazy, crazy game. All right, y'all, beer bong time here. We're going to go ahead, pour this bad boy up. Hang on. I got to get some more. So I thought I had more beer in there than I did. So at $50 super chat equals a beer bong. So we're going to get a mixture here of Bud Light and some, I don't know. So what is that? Technically both Bud Light. But hang on a second here. Give me 1 sec. Oh, boy. Barber bongs. So I just saw Raiders Beat on Twitter say terrible challenge by Nagy. And I don't think it's a terrible challenge. I think it's a good challenge, honestly. So the Raiders offense, the last 7 quarters, 410 yards. Also, the ruling on the field stands. It's going to be a first down for the Raiders. Bears lose a timeout. So the ruling on the field stands, first down Raiders. That's huge. Type those ones. I mean, we got to get a touchdown here. And then if you score, you go for 2, make it a 14-11 ball game. Even though this has been as bad as a game you could have asked for, the Raiders still have a chance. The other aspect of this, and there were some warnings out there from people saying, hey, if you're going to sell tickets as expensive as you are, you're going to get a lot of opposing teams, and you're going to lose a home field advantage. The amount of boos coming in right now at Allegiant Stadium is eye-popping. And Bears fans right now are louder than Raider fans at Allegiant Stadium. That shit should never happen. Let's go to Joseph Cruz. Refs versus the Raiders, man. I swear, shake my head, bad calls. I'm with you. It's been a bad game officiating, though the Raiders have also played horrible today. 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 31-yard line. 12 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in this game. Josh Jacobs joins Derek Carr on the right side. Carr then sends Jacobs over to the left. You got Brian Edwards, Henry Renfro to the left side. Ruggs and Waller to the right. I think there's going to be a flag here. I don't know if it's a false start on Brandon Parker or Alex Leatherwood. I don't know what it is. I think it's a delay of game. So the refs look confused. The Bears are really ticked off. I'm trying to figure out what the call is, but there's been a stoppage of play. There is a flag. Forgot about the play clock, moving back 5 yards. Man. So a 5-yard penalty. Also, Khalil Mack, man, he got hit in the knee. I don't know if he came out of the game or if he's back in. Yeah, he's back. He's fine. It's 1st and 15, though, for the Raiders. That's a big penalty. Not that it takes you out of field goal range. What are we doing? It's 1st and 15. Can we, so they're trying to put some time back on the clock here. The officiating in this, they have no idea what's happening. David Zahn, fire the line. I mean, the only good offensive lineman the Raiders have right now is a guy by the name of Colt Miller, and besides him, it's an absolute spook fest. Carr at a shotgun. Jacobs was spread out far right, comes back. So actually, there was never a penalty on the play. The NFL officials said that they did a bad job of being able to get the play clock set, so there was no penalty. So it was 1st and 10, pick up a 4 by Henry Ruggs, 3 catches now, 51 yards by him, and it's 2nd and 6 at the Chicago 27. Come on, Raiders. We got to have some more urgency here. This drive has been 6 rushes, 4 passes. You're down by 11 points. Come on. Let's go. Super chat from the dude. Looks like Tom Brady was talking about Carr. I don't know what that means. Oh, my gosh. Throw the flag. Are you kidding me? So this is going to be a 15-yard penalty on Edwards. So Jacobs is down. The ball is stopped. Edwards then throws Jacobs after this ball is clearly stopped. I mean, this is going to be a 15-yard penalty on the Bears. It's going to be a 1st down for the Raiders. Ball's going to be at the 12. I mean, it's a bonehead play by Edwards Jr. But, I mean, the ball is clearly stopped and then just launches Jacobs into the air. 15-yard penalty, unnecessary roughness. It's about time. Matt Nagy, shut the hell up. How are you gonna be upset about that call? That's unbelievable. Maggie's a little biatch from Jack in my ear. 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 13-yard line. This drive has been 11 plays, 61 yards. Gotta get in the end zone here. Give your defense a chance. Gotta get in the end zone. Derek Carr out of the single back formation. You got Bryan Edwards and Hunter Renfrow to the left. Ruggs and Waller to the right. Fake handoff to Jacobs. Carr scramble. It's going to be a throw to Renfrow. Makes a guy miss. Makes another guy miss. Makes another guy miss. Down at the 6 or 7 yard pickup. Come on, Renfrow. Come on, Raiders. 2nd down and 5. 2nd and 4. Okay, Renfrow today. 5 catches, 44 yards. 10 minutes, 56 seconds. Come on. We got to have some more urgency. Got to have some more urgency. 2nd and 4. 10 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. Ball at the 7-yard line for Las Vegas. Hunter Renfrow comes out of the game. Josh Jacobs, the lone running back. Oh, my God. 2nd and 4. They run it with Jacobs. Gain of 2. Why? Stop running the ball. What are we doing? 3rd down and 2 now. Stop running the ball. Can somebody please get in contact with John Gruden. My goodness. 3rd down and 2, and it's a long 2. It's basically 3rd and 3. Derek Carr at a shotgun. Kenyon Drake to the left. Carr drops back looking. Got a 1st down, Raiders. 1st down, Raiders. 1st and goal. Let's go. Willie Snead on the 1st down. Come on. We got to hurry up here. 1st and goal at the 3. It's been a long drive. Got to get a touchdown. Got to go for 2. Let's go. More urgency. Let me know who you got, LV for the Raiders or CHI for the Bears. Also, we got a red zone. This drive is presented by Magic Spoon. We got to get some magic going here. 1st and goal for the Raiders at a shotgun. Fake handoff. Back shoulder fade to Waller. Incomplete. Don't like the play call. I like the one-on-one, but I don't like the back shoulder fade to Waller. It's incomplete. Raiders in the red zone, which means Magic Spoon. Shout out to them. MagicSpoon.com/Raiders. $5 off your very first order. By going to MagicSpoon.com/Raiders, I recommend the peanut butter, the cocoa, blueberry, frosted, fruity. Remember all the old cereal you had as a kid. This is healthy cereal. Again, MagicSpoon.com/Raiders. Derek Carr at a shotgun. Drops back, looking left, pump fakes. Middle of the field, touchdown. Dropped. Willie Snead dropped it. Another drop, but there's a flag. It's going to be a helmet-to-helmet hit here against Willie Snead. That's going to be an automatic first down for the Raiders. It's about damn time. It's about damn time we start getting some plays, some calls here. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the defense. This is going to be an automatic first down for the Raiders, first down and 1. That's on Roquan Smith. I mean, I will say Willie needs to be able to come down with this ball. So Willie has it. I mean, it's Roquan Smith has now hit Derek Carr and Willie Snead directly in the head. Get him out of the game. First down and 10 for the Raiders. Or first down and goal at the 1. It's going to be a run up the middle. Jacobs goes up, give him the touchdown. Touchdown Raiders. Touchdown Raiders. They roll to the touchdown. The Bears have the ball and they're running the other way. It's a touchdown Raiders. Type JJ, show me those TDs. Touchdown Josh Jacobs. Hang on. So Jacobs over the middle. Touchdown. Broke the plane. That's a touchdown. Touchdown. So the ball came out, but he broke the plane. It's a touchdown. You got to go for 2. You got to go for 2. 14-9 ball game. This Raiders team, man, they're going to be the reason I lose multiple years off my life. What the hell is this team doing? Imagine another game that goes to overtime. I mean, it's a touchdown. It's a clear as day touchdown. It's 14-9. They're going to review the play. They're going to see Jacobs clearly breaks it. So now the Raiders offense back out on the field. This is huge. You need to be able to make this a field goal game. Carr at a shotgun. Sends Hunter Renfrow into the motion to the right. Carr calls hike. He's looking right. Nobody open. Khalil Mack sacked Derek Carr. This Raiders offensive line, man. So Brandon Parker gets absolutely just whooped by Khalil Mack, and Khalil Mack gets a sack on his old friend and teammate, Derek Carr. 14-9 ball game. That was huge. I mean, you needed to be able to convert that to make it a field goal game. Now you got to score a touchdown. Now you got to score a touchdown. Got a super chat coming in from Tex Jones, says Barber Bong. Barber Bongs are $50. $50 Barber Bongs. Appreciate the super, though. Let's go to Joseph Cruz. Nathan Peterman, the GOAT. That's false, but at least nothing crazy happened. Oh, David Zahn, stop throwing to Waller. I'm not going to condone that. I won't even take a drink for that, David. Come on. I know you support the show, but why would we stop throwing? Why would we stop throwing to Waller? Hell no, cuh. Waller needs some grip boost. I mean, the back fade to Waller wasn't on Waller. It was a bad throw by Carr. It was a bad throw by Carr. Let's get that straight. Let's go to Black Rose 123. We're still in this. Come on, you're 100% right. We're down 5 points. There's 9 minutes left. If the defense can get a stop, the offense needs to be able to go back out there. David Zahn, fire the line. I mean, the fact that Leatherwood's played good at guard. I mean, you're going to see a lot of people out there say, oh, Brandon Parker's bad at right tackle. To be honest with you, you're probably right. Brandon Parker is not a good right tackle. But Parker still might be a better right tackle than Leatherwood. And Leatherwood has played a good game at guard today. So the fact that he's played good at guard, a beautiful kick here by the Raiders. It's recovered at the 5, and because the kicker for Chicago was set up on the left side, or excuse me, the right side, it bounces at the 4. It's recovered, but it's going to be, the Bears are going to have the ball here at like the 16-yard line. Really good punt there by Daniel Carlson. We got 4,263 people watching right now. If you're let me know right now who you got. LV for the Raiders, or want you to type CHI for the Chicago Bears. We got ourselves a ball game. Once we hit 2,000 likes, I don't know what we're doing, but we're going to be, I got to do a barber bong. 2,000 likes for a barber bong. Let's get it going. 1st and 10, Justin Fields drops back, throws it deep. Amik Robertson on the coverage on Allen Robinson. Good. Oh, there's a flag. Who's the flag on? It's going to be pass interference on Amik Robertson, but I got to see this again. Wow. They're going to call pass interference on Amik Robertson. I don't see it. I got to see it again here. So Amik's on Allen. It's going to be a throw deep. All right, yeah, it's holding. This is on Amik. I don't think it was pass interference, but it was definitely holding. So it should have been a first down no matter what, instead of a spot of the foul, which kind of hurts them a little bit more. But definitely a flag there on Amik. We're 100 likes away. 100 likes away from 2,000. Bears now, 1st down and 10. It's going to be a run up the middle. Picks up about, 6 yards there. $50 super check coming in from Brian Kullig. Says, go Raiders. Brian, you got it, man. Every $50 super equals a barber bong. Barber bong. And we're 30 likes away from another barber bong. 2nd and 3. Raiders bring pressure. Justin Fields down. Incomplete. Oh, my God. Another flag on what? What's this flag on? They're going to call pass interference? What is happening here? All right, so no, this is going to be on the Bears. Offensive pass interference on Chicago. I was going to say, that was beautiful coverage. The Raiders are going to take it. So instead of 3rd and 3, the Raiders take the offensive pass interference call against Allen Robinson. That's going to push them back 10 yards. So now it's going to be 2nd and 13. Let's go, D. Get those Ds in the chat. 2,000 likes. 2,000 likes. Here's the issue, though. I only have 1 beer left, and I want to be able to sip on something, so I'm going to give you guys 3 shots of Fireball. 2nd and 13, it's a run up the middle. Tackle made by Darius Philon, 3rd and 11. Yeah, we got beer. There's beer everywhere. Beer everywhere. So I ran out of barber bong, so every $50 super chat, I'm going to give you guys 3 shots of Fireball. Here we go. 3rd and 11, let's go Raiders. Third down and 12, let's go get those D's in the chat. Get those D's in the chat. Come on, Vegas. Justin Fields out of shotgun. Got a running back to the left. Fields calls hike. Raiders bring 4. Fields, middle of the field, got a guy. 1st down, Chicago. What a big pitching catch there. Finds Darnell Mooney, middle of the field. That's huge. Dang it. So what you've seen over the last, I'll say, 3 weeks are teams are targeting the linebackers, which it makes sense, but I don't like how the linebackers here for Kwiatkowski and Perriman, they were literally sitting at the 1st down marker. So all Darnell Mooney did, nobody touched him. He got right up to the 1st down, turned around, and bang, ball was there. 1st and 10, though, for Chicago. 6 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. Raiders bring a blitz. It's going to be a 1st down by Chicago down at the 47-yard line. Cole Kmet, the 2nd-year tight end out of Notre Dame. And another 1st down by Chicago. Raiders got to be able to get a stop here. I mean, if Chicago can if they get a field goal here, this is going to be troubling for the Raiders because then you got to not only get a touchdown, you got to get a 2-point conversion. Defense needs to be able to step up. 6 minutes, 13 seconds remaining. Raiders, all 3 timeouts remaining. Chicago, 2 timeouts remaining. Justin Fields, they're going to line up out of the I formation. I mean, I'm actually surprised they've been throwing it as much as they have. It's going to be a run up the middle with Damian Williams. Going to get about 4, maybe 5 yards, 2nd and 5. I don't know if a flag was just thrown late, but it's going to be 2nd down. No, it's just a ball marker. 2nd down and 5. Come on, Raiders. Also, the Chargers, they just tied up the Browns 35-35 on an Austin Eckler touchdown. Chargers look good. You can say what you want about the AFC West. Chargers look good. Broncos look like frauds, and if the Raiders lose this game, it's going to be a long week because I'm going to rip some people. 2nd and 4. 5 minutes, 17 seconds remaining. Single back formation. Darnell Mooney in motion. It's going to be another run up the middle. 1st down, Chicago. I mean, they're just carrying guys. This Raiders defensive line can't get any push. They're just losing the battle of the trenches. I mean, it's a run up the middle. Nobody gets any pressure. Darius Philon got pushed 4 yards back by a running back. I mean, at this point, it's just a will. You got to have some urgency here. You got to have a will to win. I mean, if you're the Raiders, you got to start bringing some people. You got to start getting more guys in the box. I get it. You might not have a lot of confidence in your secondary because you got some younger dudes out there because Trayvon Mullen's hurting. But you got, again, another 4. You're bringing 4 defensive linemen. You're not showing any kind of blitz. And Chicago all day has been able to run on you. It's going to be another run to the left. Pick up a 3-4 yards. I mean, we got to have a change here. Because all Chicago's doing right now is they're running out the clock. And if they kick a field goal, you're down by 8. If they score a touchdown, you're in real trouble. 2nd and 5, 4 minutes and 4 seconds remaining. Under 4 minutes now in the 4th quarter of this Bears-Raiders game. The only touchdown that Las Vegas scored was in the 4th quarter. I mean, this has been about as bad of a game as you could have asked for Las Vegas. 2nd and 5 for Chicago. Single back formation. Jimmy Graham goes in motion. Raiders again, only going to bring 4. Crosby gets off the line. Great pressure by the Raiders. I mean, that's a big time. I mean, Crosby broke that play up. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Let's go. Jonathan Hankins is down, face down. I didn't see what happened to him, but it doesn't look good. The two-point failure by the Raiders, though, the fact that happened the way it did, that does really impact them because, again, if Chicago kicks this field goal, you're down 8. So not only do you have to score a touchdown, you then have to get a 2-point conversion. So it's going to be interesting. Let's go to David Zahn. Waller can't catch a cold tonight. It's not true. He has 1 drop, David. So everyone pump the brakes. David, you know I love you. I mean, you're one of the only people that I talk to every single week. So, like, you know I love you. You know you support the show. But we're being a little too hot takey right now. Waller's still your best option on offense. I don't care what anybody says. Let's go to Dino. Well, vodka helps. I mean, we might have to crack something open. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right, guys, I got a special deal for you. Jack, oh, God. I want you to go to the Super Chat menu right now. I'm going to do something special for y'all, okay? I'm going to try to get some good vibes going here. Every $10 Super Chat that comes in from now until the end of this game is a fireball shot. That's the only deal I got. Usually $20. Every $10 Super that comes in from now till the end of the game, from now until the end of the game, is a fireball shot. If we get to 1,000 in Super, so we're 150 away. If we get to $100, if we get to $1,000 in Super Chats, I'm gonna pour 4 shots of Fireball into the barber bong, and we're gonna hit it. That's the deal I got. I mean, we got to get something going here. If the Raiders are going to play this bad, I need to do a better job of being able to bring the excitement to every 4,500 people watching this show right now, because y'all deserve better. Oh, we just got a 50 from Brian, so we just got a 50 from Brian, so we're $95 short from pouring 4 shots of Fireball into a barber bong. That's the deal I got right now. Let's go through some Super Chats. So we got Alex Thompson. Break out the Stickum. Somebody needs it. I don't know if it's just Waller. Brian Edwards could use it too. He probably needs it more than Waller. David Zahn. This team started with heart, but the past 2 weeks just gutless, sad, and pathetic. You're right. This team is a lot better than the way that they've played the last few weeks. No doubt about it. So I said every $50 super chat, I would take 3 shots of Fireball because I'm out of beer. So that's just something to keep in mind. Here we go. 3rd and 5. Oh, God. We got $10 coming in. Come on, Raiders. 3rd and 5. David Zahn did it. Oh, shit. Come on. 3rd and 5. Justin Fields had a shotgun ball to 29-yard line. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. It's going to be a sneak. Raiders sniff it out. Terrible play call. Terrible play call by Matt Nagy. It's going to be a 4th down. Get those 4s up. 4th and 4. We got some super chats to hit. Chris Collins says, do a Hunter shot. I will do Hunter shots for $20. We got what does that say? Chalupa says, hit that shit. Dude, I'm hyped up right now. Chalupa. Let's go to Brandon Angel. Denver lost today. My girlfriend is a Denver fan. Come on. We need to be better Raiders. Raider Nation for life. You are 100% right. $10 super. That's a shot of Fireball. It's getting bad. David Zahn says, drink. David, we hit 1,000 in supers, and you're always the MVP because I don't know what. I know what you do, but the amount of supers that you put in this show is crazy. This is a big field goal here. 14-9, 46-yard field goal. Kick is down. It's going to be good. All right, so it's a 17-9 ball game. So the Raiders now, they got 2 timeouts remaining. You also have the 2-minute warning. Let me know who you got. Jack, look up at the screen. LV for the Raiders or CHI for the Bears. You now got to go down the field. You got to score a touchdown, and you have to go for 2. That's why that 2-point conversion was so big on the last one. Got a $20 super chat coming in. Hey, $20, that's 2 shots of Fireball. First one. I told you. $10 from here on out. Fireball shots. If I got to deal with this kind of bull crap, then we're going to get something going here. David Zahn. Here we go. I don't know how many shots that was. Jack just said that wasn't 4 shots. All right, so my bosses are yelling at me, but we got some Fireball in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. What's happening? Come on, Raiders! Jonathan Hankins got a back injury. He's questionable to return. Jack's yelling at me. Jack said, hey, man, that's too much. You know what? If the Raiders win this game, I don't care. LV for the Raiders, CHI for the Bears. Let me know who you got. Derek Carr had a shotgun on 1st and 10. Bears get pressure and they sack him. 2nd and 12. All right, guys, if you're not subscribed to the Raiders Report, you will not be able to comment. So if you want to comment, get your 2 cents in this game, go ahead and hit that big red button that says subscribe. Raiders videos the entire season. 2nd and 12 for Las Vegas. I want overtime. You got to hope for overtime at this point. 2nd and 12, Derek Carr, after a 2-yard sack, drops back. Renfro drops it. I mean, there's been at least 4 drops tonight by the Raiders that have just cost them. Hunter Renfro drop, 3rd and 12. I mean, you got to go for it here. If you don't get this, you go for it. Kevin, what's up, man? Another overtime. Let's go. I mean, that's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for another overtime. Yes. Also, after the game, post-game reaction. It's going to be lit no matter what. I can guarantee you that. 3rd and 12, Derek Carr at a shotgun. Bears showing blitz. They bring 4. There's a flag down. Please, it's a false start. This Raiders offensive line should be ashamed of themselves. Brandon Parker. Offensive line. Derek Carr, 3rd and 17, hits Hunter Renfrow. It's going to be 4th down and 6. So again, another false start on Brandon Parker. It took him all the way back, so it's going to be 4th and 5 now. I mean, you got to go for it. It's a 2-minute warning. You have to go for it here. Derek Carr's over to John Gruden. I mean, this is the ball game. Raiders get it. They extend the game. If they don't, the game's over. If you guys want to be able to bet on games the entire season, all you got to do is go to chatsports.com/Raiders. Promo code Raiders125. You get a 125% deposit bonus. Not only are we going to give you guys $125 for free to bet with, if you go ahead and you make your very, very first bet at chatsports.com/Raiders and you use this promo code, we're also going to give you a Raiders jersey for free. Yes, a free Raiders jersey. So the 3 jerseys I got on tap, I got a Derek Carr jersey, which you see right here, a Bo Jackson Mitchell Renz, which you see right here, and then a Josh Jacobs. If any of y'all have questions about how to get the jersey hookup, go to jersey@chatsports.com for details, and we'll be able to set you up and be able to get you going here. I want you guys to be able to bet on games. It makes it a little bit more entertaining, especially when the Raiders play the way they do today. All right, I got a super chat coming in here from David Zahn. Tired of these overtime games. Bahaha. Actually, I love overtime games, so I'm going to disagree. Let's go to Guckus Pride. I was born a Raiders fan. I'm 27. It's been 19 years since we've been good. Deserve a better playoff team. I don't want another rebuild. Yeah, I'm kind of with you there. Let's go to Got NYSD. Take a shot. I'm with my lady in Napa. Shout out to my lady Yenny. Go Raiders. Every $10 super chat that comes in from here on out, shot a fireball, because if the Raiders lose this game, I don't want to have to go home and deal with it. Cheers to you. Date Mike. What a great name. Mitch, you're the realist. Never boring, always real. But see, like, I feel like I am the exact thing that Raider Nation is. Like, if you hang out with Raider fans, you know you're going to have a good time. And I literally think the reason why the Raiders board is as successful as it is because I am the perfect match for the best fan base in the world. And at the end of the day, y'all deserve more. We deserve more. And this is the performance that we got is shameful. Let's go to Project 1337. With everything that is going on with Gruden and another collapse happening, is it time to really consider moving on from Gruden? If the Raiders don't make the playoffs, you fire John Gruden. Yes, period, point blank. I don't care what anybody says, you fire him. 4th and 5, Derek Carr at a shotgun. This is the game. You don't get this, game's over. DC calls hike, drops back, Bears bring 4. They get pressure. Derek Carr throws it to a wide open Bryan Edwards, and he missed him. Incomplete. Bears get the ball. Bad game by Derek. Bad game by the offensive line. Bad game by the Raiders. I mean, Derek Carr, he had Bryan Edwards. He had him. And he overthrew it. If Bryan catches it, all right, so I'm just tweeting right now, guys. So the Bears, they're going to come out now. I mean, a field goal ends this game. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They're going to run it. It's going to be 3 straight runs. They're going to try to kill the clock. Raiders are going to try to call timeouts. But it's a 17-9 ball game. And I mean, you know, before this game started, there was a thing that came out about a Derek Carr extension. I'm sorry, but if the Raiders don't make the playoffs, there's no way that you can go ahead and extend Derek Carr. Because all that says then is you're going to have to pay DC like $30 million plus a year. You can't do that with the makeup of this team right now. The biggest issue why this team has struggled is they didn't pay their offensive line. They made bad moves in the draft. It's just a very, very frustrating. What up, C-Note? All the weapons, but still can't get a first down. I'm with you. Shout out to C-Note. If it wasn't for C-Note, he literally let me stay at his Airbnb one of the very first times I went out to Oakland, and that'll be something I never, ever forget. C-Note, you got a special place in my heart, man. Let's go to Chris. Absolute garbage. Become the best team in the NFL to the worst. I mean, you're not the worst team, but you got to be able to step it up. I mean, this team is far from a playoff caliber team, if I'm being 100% honest with you. If you're going to sit here and tell me, hey, I'm confident that this team is going to make the playoffs, I'm going to say you're a liar. Let's go to Jesse. It wouldn't be a home game without overtime. You're not wrong, but are you going to be able to make it to overtime? It's going to come down to a field goal. If the Bears make this field goal kick here, I don't want to say it's over, but it's not going to be looking good. Let's just say that. Got Raider Manny. What up, Raider Manny? $10 super chat. Have teams figured out Renfro by hitting him just after the catch. I don't really think that. I think it's more of just the Raiders can't do anything with their offensive line. Like, they're so one-dimensional right now. So it's a run up the middle. Bears tackled. It's going to be fourth down. You're going to get a 20. You're going to basically get like a 47-yard field goal attempt here. It's going to be a 47-yard field goal attempt. If they make it, game's over. If you don't, Raiders still have a chance. Super chat coming in from my girl, Monica Madrid. Why doesn't the coaching staff start looking at getting a new offensive line? I think because at times Gruden is a little bit too stubborn, and they're a little bit too stubborn in the guys that they've already paid, and instead of being able to say, hey, can we get better, they form friendships, and I get it. You get close to players, but you have to remember, this is a business, and Andre James has been terrible this year. Brandon Parker was bad today. John Simpson wasn't good. You need to start making some changes on that offensive line. So, Monica, I appreciate the super. Let's go to GJ. DC is a Jekyll and Hyde quarterback that doesn't work in the NFL. See, I actually don't agree with that. I think Derek Carr is a quarterback where if you give him a lot of talent and you give him protection, he can play well. The first 3 games, the Raiders' pass blocking was actually pretty good. They just couldn't run the ball. As soon as you start getting pressure on Derek, he does. He gets happy feet. What Joey Bosa said last week is 100% correct. Derek gets happy feet. But a lot of quarterbacks get happy feet. Imagine, you're getting hit by these grown men. You're going to end up getting happy feet. We got a 46-yard field goal attempt here by the Bears. 17-9. This is basically over. 46-yard attempt. Raiders, no timeouts remaining. Kick is up, right through the uprights. It's good, 20-9. So now what you got to hope for here is the Raiders go down, score, get an onside kick, score again. All right, we got Alejandro Reyes coming in. I think it's time to stop making excuses and blaming everyone and everything else and just admit that Derek Carr is hot garbage. He's not hot garbage, but at the end of the day, with the amount of bad... See, like, here's the issue. When you had the amount of first-round picks that the Raiders have had and the amount of moves that they've made in free agency that haven't worked, you got to start looking at Gruden. This is more on Gruden and Mayock than it is Derek Carr. It's really as simple as that. Let's go to Brendan. This can't be real. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. It's been a bad game. It's been a bad game. Let's go to Jesse Tapia. No overtime, so just shots for this disappointing Sunday. We're going to start taking some shots. I can guarantee you that. We got the dude. You will learn about Carr. I've tried to tell you. I'm sorry when I say this. Carr's not the problem. He's not. He's a good quarterback when you give him protection and you put a halfway decent team around him. Kenyon Drake returns it down at the 17. Carr's not the problem. Let's go to Brett. What up, Brett? I'm a huge DC fan, but this week he had Mad Bosa look right with him. His comments, Raider Nation deserves better. Yep, let's go to Valdez Salvador. What the F, Carr? You had Waller. Why is Carr scared? Because the offensive line can't block. Let's go to Top Beats. Just keep rolling through them. By overthrowing several receivers, especially his last throw to Edwards, Carr just proved that he is not an elite quarterback. Okay, let's go to Klissman. Michelle, when are we going to fire Gruden legitimately 3-2? Darren Waller picks up 8 yards. Go to David Zahn. Honestly, it's ridiculous to think a team can beat another team and the refs. I mean, John Gruden, I will say John Gruden is on the hot seat. I'm going to tweet it out. I know I'm going to get a lot of shit for it, but it's the truth. John Gruden has to be on the hot seat. I get that he got a 10-year guaranteed contract, but his team has been bad the last 2 weeks. They're 3-2. Nobody's showing up. Bad play calling. And then everything that happened this week with the emails, he's on the hot seat. Brian Edwards, another catch there. First down Raiders. No urgency, though. Guys, I get the fact that you're losing by 11, but the Raiders have no urgency whatsoever. They're just going to take this loss. They're going to send. It has taken them 20 seconds off to get a play. 14, 13, 12. Derek Carr calls hike. Look it, nobody's open. Flag down. Throw it out of bounds. 5 seconds remaining. This game's over. So what's going to be happening here is a post-game reaction. You guys can already start to use hashtag Raiders, or you can go ahead and super chat. It's another holding call on John Simpson. Unbelievable. So we're going to be doing a post-game reaction, guys. Jack, make sure you got the right sponsor for the loss. Just keep that in mind. So, again, y'all, it's going to be a 20-9 loss here for Las Vegas. So you're 3-0. You're feeling pretty good about yourself. You lose a tough game to the Chargers. You should have been able to beat the Bears, but you didn't show up. You play a piss-poor performance. We're going to be doing a post-game reaction after this, and I'm just going to let y'all right now. I'm going to be fiery. Tomorrow's Overreaction Monday is also going to be very, very fiery. 1st and 10. Carr scrambles. No time left. Runs out of bounds. Raiders lose. Raiders lose 20-9, and probably one of the worst games that I have seen from a John Gruden, Derek Carr team in a very, very long time. Also, I put out the tweet, John Gruden has to be on the hot seat. That's already got almost 200 likes in 30 seconds. That way you can know how Raider Nation feels right now. Sergio Macias, I appreciate the super chat. We'll get to all these. What I want you guys to do right now, start using hashtag Raiders or super chat. Get your questions, your comments on the show. I want fire. I want passion, because at the end of the day, that was a terrible, terrible performance from this Raiders team. And it pisses me off because I look forward to Sunday so much, and I know Raider Nation looks forward to Sunday so much. And that's the effort that you guys put on the field. That was an absolute joke of a performance here for the Raiders, for John Gruden, and for this staff. I'm sorry. It's really as simple as that. So what's going to happen here, guys, we're going to be doing our post-game reaction show. So for the next 15 to 20 minutes, we're going to answer your questions. We're going to get your comments up on the show. So by using hashtag Raiders, that tells producer Jack which comments, which questions to go ahead and put up on the screen. When Jack gives me the thumbs up, we're going to get this show started. But also, if you guys put too much crazy stuff in the super chats or comments, like, be a little bit cautious of what you put. Curse words, we're not trying to do that stuff. If you want to curse, use Tom instead, T-O-M, instead of curse words. So as soon as Jack gives me the thumbs up, let's get into this post-game reaction, because I'm ready to go. You ready, Jack? Jack gives me the thumbs up. Hashtag Raiders or super chat. Get your questions, comments on the show right now. Raider Nation, what's going on? The Raiders lose 20-9 in one of the most disappointing, heartless efforts that I have seen from a John Gruden-led football team. But I do want to give a shout-out to Magic Spoon, because even if the Raiders paid like shit, Magic Spoon's always going to hook you guys up with an awesome offer. Go to magicspoon.com/Raiders to get $5 off your very first order. So after the Raiders lose 20-9, I want every single person down in the comments, let me know how you're feeling. And I want you to tell John Gruden, Mike Mayock, Derek Carr, this offensive line, how y'all are feeling, because Raider Nation is the best damn fan base in the entire world, and the effort that was put on the field today was an absolute disgrace. Everybody who was out on that field, besides the defense played well. the offense, the offensive line, John Gruden, they should be ashamed of themselves for wearing that shield. They should be ashamed of themselves to call themselves Raiders, because being a Raider comes with privilege. Being a Raider deserves effort. And Gruden right now is officially on the hot seat because his first half play calling, his play calling in general today was a joke. The amount of drop balls that happened today, the offensive line play. If the Raiders don't make adjustments really, really quick, you're going to be looking at a football team that's only hoping to make the playoffs, but they're going to be really, really close to being an under 500 team. That's how bad they were today. So the Bears go on into Allegiant Stadium. They come away with a 20-9 victory, and it was probably, I've seen 3 really bad games. The Raiders in 2019 lost to the Jets 34-3. The Raiders lost 43-6 to the Atlanta Falcons last year. And then this game alone, the Bears are not a better team. But the Raiders came out flat. They were out-coached, and they honestly looked lost. And for your team to come out and put up a performance like that, this is the type of game where people deserve to lose jobs. It's one of the biggest reasons why I hate guaranteed contracts, and I hate being a negative Nancy, because the Raiders are 3-2. But look at the last 2 games, and then this performance. Are you kidding me? Every single person that went on that field today, that wore that shield, you should be ashamed of yourself. Let's go to top beats. First question coming in here on today's show. Mayock and Gruden need to have their head coach, have their heads rolled. We need an offensive coordinator and a new coach. I mean, it's one of those things. When you look at the amount of bad signings, the amount of draft picks that this Raiders team has had, you got to start putting some blame on Gruden and Mayock. And if Gruden is a man of his word, which at this point, I don't know if Gruden is man enough to admit that he is a bad head coach, especially in the first half. He said that he wouldn't take money away from the Raiders. If the Raiders don't make the playoffs, you fire John Gruden, and it's not even close. Let's go to Mason Turia. Gruden is garbage. Carr is shook like it's his first year. I mean, Carr is shook because the offensive line can't block. Like, you got to start putting blame, I get, on these other guys. But when you give Andre James a contract extension, he's been terrible. Alex Leather will look better today. Now, Brandon Parker was bad on the right side. If you don't fix this offensive line, if you don't go out and sign somebody this week, I will go ahead and say that I will start making fire John Gruden shirts, fire Mike Mayock shirts, because I don't understand how after 5 weeks of football, you can watch this offensive line play and say, we got the right guys out there. And you know what the worst part is? Gruden's going to do in his press conference today. Mayock's going to go in his press conference and say, we got the right guys out there. You know what? Sack up, man up a little bit, and start putting some fire underneath these guys' asses, because if you don't, it's going to be another losing season for the Raiders, which I just can't have right now. Let's go to Christian. Carr is not the problem, but he's not the answer. New head coach, O-line, and quarterback, even if we make the playoffs. If you make the playoffs with this offensive line, you don't move on from Carr. You stick with Carr. But I really hate, and I really, really hate, the talk before this game was all about Derek Carr extension. You're not going to extend a quarterback until you can freely prove that you can build around someone. Because if you extend Carr, I'm telling you right now, Carr's going to get $30 million at least. And if you can't win with DC making $22 million, what makes you think you're going to be able to win with Carr at $30 million a year? Sorry, you're going to have to go younger. But you're also going to have to get rid of Gruden. If you get rid of Carr, you get rid of Mayock, and you get rid of Gruden. It's as simple as that. Now, I guarantee you this, y'all. Tomorrow's show is Overreaction Monday. And I am going to be hot and bothered because that performance alone, I feel bad for every person that went to Vegas this weekend. I feel bad for every single person out there that invested their money. The Raiders and Mark Davis should get every single person their money back for that game that they played today, because it was an absolute joke of a performance. Now, if you want Raiders videos 100% free, news, rumors, and obviously I'm set, and I hate being this upset, but I love this team, and I love the nation, and they deserve better. And if you agree with me, go ahead and subscribe. Let's go to Trinidad. We never get an O-line. I don't know how we have had all those picks and no O-line. How hard is it to figure out? We are an embarrassment. I think it's an embarrassment more on the scouting team. I mean, think about the amount of first-round busts. Think about the amount of picks that we've had, even in, like, not even draft picks, But think about the amount, like Malcolm Kuntz again today was a healthy scratch. Why? The Raiders aren't confident in him. Think about the amount of moves that we've made in free agency that haven't worked out. Why? This team is bad at evaluating talent. You have talented players. You have a talented roster. But if you don't put your guys in the best position to win and you just try to fire them up in the second half, stuff's got to change, man. Let's go to Mr. Vagoat or Brett Carr. I don't know who's coming up. Just put someone up. I'm disgusted. The O-line is an embarrassment. If we don't stomp on the Broncos, Gruden has to go, honestly. He should know I'm not fumming. I broke my table. I mean, I'm fuming too. I could not be more upset because the Raiders are a better team than the Bears. And if I'm telling you, if they go to 3-3, and if you're going to the bye week with 3 losses after a 3-0 start, Gruden's seat's gonna be hot. And I get he's got his guaranteed contract, but we'll find out how much of a man John Gruden is. Where if he actually mans up and says, "Hey, I'm not gonna take the Raiders' money." If he takes the Raiders' money, John Gruden's a bitch. Let's go to Bone Daddy 24. Time for Gruden and Carr is to get the F out. What do you think about getting Franklin from Penn State or Jim from Michigan? I'm not taking Jim Harbaugh, and I like James Franklin as well, but I do think James Franklin is still a little bit more of a college coach. I mean, your top 2 people should be Brian Daboll from the Bills and Eric Bieniemy from the Chiefs. Those would be the very 2 people that I would call right away. And also Joe Brady, offensive coordinator for Carolina. Now, today's show, y'all, presented by Magic Spoon. If you haven't yet, go ahead and get a box of Magic Spoon cereal. If you're just super upset after that loss, maybe some healthy, great-tasting cereal can calm you down a little bit. If you go to magicspoon.com/Raiders, you're going to be able to save $5 off your very first order. 13 grams of protein, 4 grams of net carbs, 0 grams of sugar. I recommend the variety pack. The variety pack comes with 4 boxes. If you can mix and match with peanut butter, cocoa, waffle, I mean, hell, I got cookies and cream on tap right now, and I'm going to eat this entire freaking box tonight to try to help me relax a little bit. David Zahn, you're next up here on the Raiders Report. It's time to fire Maylock. We spent all our money on defense, but invested nothing in the O-line. The defense looks great. Defense played a phenomenal ball game. But the fact that the O-line is as bad as it is, it's really starting to become a cancer now. Let's go to Adam Wallen. Eric Bieniemy, next Raiders head coach. If Eric Bieniemy wanted the job, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. I mean, I think Eric Bieniemy is a better play caller. He's more creative. Gruden's biggest problem is he's stuck in the 1990s, and he can't make corrections. And if his corrections aren't made, I mean, that's the thing. Defenses are figuring out Gruden. They're figuring out the Raiders. That's what you've seen the last 2 weeks. Make an adjustment. Let's go to the Raider Do 30. If we can't run the ball, what makes you think we can throw it to teams? We'll figure it out. I mean, if we can't run the ball, it's because of the interior offensive line. I'm putting more confidence in our passing game because we have more talent with Brian Edwards, Henry Ruggs, Hunter Renfrow, Darren Waller, and you need to be able to put the ball in your best player's hands, Derek Carr. If you're not even confident in that, then why are we even showing up on Sundays? Let's go to Wide on 14. Pronounced Wild 114. It's beginning to remind me a lot of 2017 season when we started 2-0, then lost bad to the Redskins, lost heart, and gave up. I'm hoping this team doesn't lose heart, and I'm hoping that they don't give up because they have too much talent to be able to do that. But 3-0, I mean, it's reminding me a lot of the last 2 seasons. You start out great, but you got to be able to finish yours, and it's still so early, but I want to see a better effort. Let's go to Ishmael Hernandez. I know Carr is a man of God, but not once has he put some fire in his offense. That's not true. That's actually not true. Before multiple drives today, Derek Carr was screaming at his offensive line, like, "Hey guys, you got to start protecting me. Got to start getting some stuff together because if you don't, I have no time to throw." And that's really what's hurt the Raiders' offense. They don't have time to be able to throw the ball deep downfield. Now, let's say this. Carr missed multiple guys today on throws that he should complete. Carr was bad. The offensive line was worse. John Gruden was even worse. So what I want you guys to do right now is grade the Raiders' performance against the Bears. And if I see anybody say anything besides an F, you're wrong. I want 1,000 Fs in this chat, and I want people to start messaging at Raiders to say, "Hey, we deserve better. The Raider Nation, the Raiders Report, we deserve better as fans." The Raiders' performance against the Bears today was a big, fat F. And not only that, it was a big F you to Raider Nation. It really comes down to that. The Raiders, the way that they played today was a big FU to the best fan base in the world, and it's a big FU to me too. Go to Dexter Beats. I've backed Carr enough, and I finally came to the conclusion that we need a mobile quarterback. Carr's style of play is outdated. He cannot create plays and just take sacks. I'm ready to rebuild and move on. See, with the offensive line that the Raiders have and the fact that Carr can't really make things happen with his legs, again, it's two sides where if you had a good offensive line, Derek Carr would be a top 10 quarterback. The fact that you don't have a top 10 offensive line, Carr can't get things done. And if you can't get things done, guys aren't getting open. It's just a lot of issues right now. Now, if you guys want to hit me up on Instagram, please do so, at Mitchell Renz 365. I'm going to be fiery for the entire week just because I'm just mad at the effort that this team showed. Now, if you want to shout out on a future Raiders show, if you want to just give me your 2 cents on today's game, please hit me up on Instagram, at Mitchell Renz 365. Let's go to 402's very own. D still looks okay. D looks great. The defense for the Raiders looks phenomenal. Gus Bradley, if John Gruden gets fired, you hire Gus Bradley as your interim head coach. Where is Solly? Thomas probably played in like 30% of the snaps today. KD, Joker, the biggest joke is paying a running back the amount of money they are and to not use them. Trash O-line, Mariota, a second and a fourth. Gabe Jackson. A lot of different things going on in this super chat. I actually don't even understand what you're saying. Let's go to Jack. We were in the game for a while, and everyone looked lazy and like their heart wasn't in it. Way too many drops. The effort by the Raiders said too many drops, bad effort. I mean, there was just multiple plays where it was just lack of concentration. Lack of concentration comes in. It's more to do with the players. Like, there was so many opportunities in this game for the Raiders to make big plays, and they didn't do it. And it's frustrating. So, as much as I'm going to put blame on Gruden, if you're a grown man, you also have to take responsibility. And the Raiders players today deserve to take a lot of responsibility. Now, one of the biggest stories coming in this game was around Alex Leatherwood. And I actually thought he played pretty good today. Like, his move to right guard was clearly better. Now, the other issue was this. Brandon Parker, he got roasted by Khalil Mack and the rest of the Bears defense. He was bad. But what I want you guys to do right now is give me a scale from 1 to 10, your confidence in this Raiders offensive line and Alex Leatherwood, because a lot of hate was coming on Alex. And I have some, I'm a big part of that. But Andre James deserves more shit than Leatherwood because he's a bigger problem on this offensive line than Leatherwood. The Raiders need to be able to go out and find a center because Andre James is the bigger nightmare. Let's go to another Super Chat coming in from Alacrans Gaming. Appreciate it. Gruden is the issue. Mayock and Carr are fine. See, I don't see how you can say that. I'm going to stop right there because Mayock has done a terrible job in the draft. Like, you can't honestly sit here and say over the last 3 years that Mayock has been good in the draft. So that alone, I'm sorry, you're wrong. It's really as simple as that. So the next 5 weeks for the Raiders, you're 3-2. You're at Denver, who's played bad, against Eagles, who had a comeback win today against the Panthers. Week 8 bye, Giants, and then Week 10 against the Chiefs. You better, and I mean you better beat the Broncos. You better beat the Eagles, because you better go into that bye week with only 2 losses up against the Giants then. You better be ready to rock and roll against your Week 10 game. I'm going to be live for a whole bunch of games. If you guys haven't already, please go to magicspoon.com/Raiders. Get $5 off your very first order. Major shout-out to the nation again, but we're going to be live for every single one of these games. And I'm going to be in Las Vegas for Week 7, and I'm going to be in Las Vegas for Week 10. So make sure you guys subscribe. That way you don't miss a thing. All right, y'all. If Super Chats keep coming in, I'm going to go ahead and stay live. If not, I'm going to get the hell out of here. It's been a hell of a day. Raider Nation deserves better, and I could not be more disappointed in the Raiders' effort that was given today. We got a Super Chat coming in from Kip. What up, Kip? Help Mark Davis buy out Gruden's contract on GoFundMe to get rid of Gruden. Horrible play calls. See, I'm not going to do that because Gruden already got paid millions of dollars, and Gruden said he will not take our money if he doesn't succeed. We'll see how much of a man Gruden is. That'll be total telling. If Gruden takes the money, he's not a man. Simple as that. Let's go to Dexter Beats. Other teams don't have good offensive line, and their quarterbacks are just fine. We can't keep making excuses for Carr. You're not 100% wrong. Carr was not good today. This was the worst game that I've seen Derek Carr play. However, and I mean however, One of my biggest things this season around DC was like, he is a good quarterback, but you got to put talent around him. Right now, the offensive line is that bad where you have a fringe top 10 quarterback. If you don't block him, he's going to get happy feet. And right now, Carr has happy feet. It's really as simple as that. But both the line and Carr have to be better. Let's go to Weidel on 14. Can someone please remind Mark Davis that Al Davis picked the roster during his winning time? Time to remove Gruden from personnel decisions. Gruden's been bad, guys. We know it. Let's go to the dude. John Gruden is finished after that comment. Sorry. The comment's not good, but I'm not really going to sit here and just reflect on the comment alone. It's really his play calling and his ability to get the team ready to play. It's been bad. Let's go to L.I. Raider 312. Carr is not the problem. The O-line simply gave up the team. Too many drops today. A lot of drops today. The offense was not good. Like, Carr was bad, but the fact that the offensive line was as bad as it is again, and the fact that the offense dropped as many balls as they did, just made Carr look even worse. Let's go to Carlos, 47. Bam is the one. Imagine the free agents we'd bring in. You'd get a lot of, like, free agency in this next period. Guys are going to come to Vegas. You're going to be able to make a lot more money, which obviously matters to these players. But the bigger issue has been for the Raiders that you're giving guaranteed contracts to guys that don't deserve it. Like, you gave a contract to Andre James. He's been terrible. You gave a contract to Nick Rokowski's been bad this year. I mean, he has been. I mean, look at the amount of deals that the Raiders have made, the amount of draft picks that the Raiders have made that haven't worked out. It goes on the coaching staff, it goes on the scouting department, it goes on Mike Mayock. Now, if you guys haven't subscribed to the Raiders Report yet, please do. Hit that big red button that says sub. I'm going to be doing a show tomorrow. It's going to be my Overreaction Monday, and I can't wait because I'm going to just light the fire underneath some people's asses. I'm also going to be live on Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific. If you love the Raiders, if you want videos every single day, I'm not going to take days off, and I'm especially not going to give up on you like this Raiders team did today. So make sure you hit that big red button that says subscribe. Are we doing a loop? I don't think so, are we? No loop. This video is about to end. Much love to everyone that watched the show. Raiders are 3-2 after a piss-poor performance up against the Bears.